into the ground, dude.
And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, the game's like, nope, we're gonna turn this around.
Feels like one of those racing games, the rubber band effect.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I'm beating their ass. All of a sudden you're in 8th place.
All right, I think we're going. Hold on a second.
Band effect.
Yeah, right.
I'm beating their ass. All of a sudden you're in 8th
Revenge
place.
game.
All right, I think we're going. I just got to
You
make
guys
sure.
ready her first 4 cheats?
She's the peacekeeper. Fuck. Oh.
Make sure my audio's right.
Oh, I got a second level thing. Stealth, passive. Hide yourself from the HUD radar. Okay.
Did you see that wrestling, the Trump wrestling thing I posted?
Stereo microphone. There we go.
That shit was hilarious.
All right. There we go. Almost there, people. We're ready to do what? Excuse me.
I wonder what's more important.
All right.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
There we go.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
Almost there, people. We're ready to do what?
not bad. It's
Excuse
pretty
me.
cool, but it's also
I wonder
ridiculous.
what's more
You feel like I
important.
shot
All right.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
There we go.
It's awesome.
Oh, that was cool. Look, it's all like the Citadel. Oh, my mic's still on.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you back a
Idiot,
little
what?
bit. You up some. I'm just getting all my my audio correct. I changed it for my FirePro stream, so I just want to make sure it's right.
Oh, you streamed it too?
I'm just getting all my.
I did that
my audio
night.
correct.
Oh,
I changed it for my FirePro stream, so I just want to make sure it's
I
right.
didn't stream it. No one. Oh, you streamed it too?
Trust me, you're gonna be awesome at the game. I can already tell.
That's what irritates me the most.
I've been telling you for years, man. I don't play when it comes to FirePro.
Yeah, I just it's not like nothing you were doing was good. Like something that like that's the thing. That game doesn't really have, unless there's like this like second tier level strategy that I haven't come in contact with yet.
No.
There's nothing like you can necessarily do as far as like strategy wise. Well, I take that back. I was playing this guy earlier, and I noticed that he kept wanting to use like a turnbuckle attack.
Yeah.
Like you put someone in the middle of the ring.
Yep.
And you go to the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
And like kind of set up for a move, kind of like music.
We call it taking them from pillar to post.
So
We got names for that shit.
So he kept wanting to do that to me. So I just kept him at the bottom of, like, I would kept trying to fight him at the bottom of the ring, because you can't do the move from that, like, you can't do it in a diagonal, you gotta do it at a straight line.
Right.
So you really can't actually do the move from there. So that was the only strategy I've fucking devised from this game, other than finding ways to breathe. Other than that, it's like, oh, you press the button, you got it.
You got to combo into breathing.
No, you don't have to combo in the breathing. There's actually a secret to it.
Oh, the secret? What's the secret?
What we like to do is we like to rapidly press the breathe button.
You know, you be tap and breathe?
Yeah, we tap it. That's how we get it back. Unless they change something, but that's how we always used to do it.
Yeah, I gotta watch a video about someone who knows more about this game than I do, because, like, that... The first time I saw, like, the back and forth without you doing anything, just back and forth hits, it's so awesome.
Yeah, that is pretty slick.
Wrestling.
Yeah, that is sick.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a fucking sick game. I mean,
Dude, that game it lived up to every piece of hype I wanted.
Yeah.
Or I was giving it. It lived up to everything.
Dude, I got to beat your ass with Bob Ross. I mean, come on.
You did. Yeah.
That was just fucking awesome. And you got to feel the power of Big T, brother.
Dude, 4 people. You can set up for 4 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was just 2.
Oh, no. You can do a whole you got tag teams, you can do Battle Royale.
Battle Royale.
Yes, definitely. I can't wait. I wanted to critical you, Ice, but if the person you're playing doesn't have a critical mindset, they're going to try to fucking pin you or submit you. So you might not get the critical in.
Says the guy who beat me every time by fucking submission.
Well, the last time I didn't want to submit you, because what we like to do a lot is like put the move on you and then break out of it before he counts you out. And I tried to break out of it, but it was too late. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Did you post the link in here for everybody that hasn't seen it yet?
No.
Agent Pro.
Here you go, everybody.
Best intelligence expert.
The world has to see it.
If you want to see me Not beat Ice, but destroy him in FirePro. It's right there.
Every dead clock's right twice a day, Torn.
What are we doing?
Ah, that was great. It felt really great beating Ice. It just did.
I know, that's why you did it 6 times.
Was it 6?
I knew you were like, I think we wrestled 6 or 5 times.
I thought it was 5. Oh, I didn't link the right video. What are you playing, basketball now?
No, I'm playing
This
Divinity.
dude's doing a live bat. What, am I behind? Huh? Oh, shit. Where's the fucking... Wait, I gotta find the FirePro and show everybody. Here we go.
Yeah, we should do that because it goes till 3. We'll go into the city early. Check.
Here you go.
Check.
There's the FirePro. Right
Dog,
there.
I'm fucking talking. I don't know what you're talking about. That was good.
Ice, did your voice just change?
My voice? I don't think so. Why?
It just went really deep for a second.
Oh, talk about this.
Oh, that dude got fucked up by that Call of Duty thing of hay. That's hilarious.
Where the fuck are we?
Firetown.
I'm gonna stream Divinity while.
That's fucking hilarious. Okay.
Want to see some top level Divinity play?
I'd like to watch it, but I have to focus on the stream right now. Love you though, Ice.
You don't have to. Yeah?
MLG, no scope, 420, Divinity.
All right, so how's everybody? How's everybody doing? My name is Torrance Davis, and you're watching the War Zone, episode number 326.
Hi guys.
I'm here with QL's actually here early today, probably because I'm late.
No, I'm off.
Me and Ice had some FirePro matches early, and because of that, I got a little behind on my dinner schedule.
Din was late.
What the hell are you?
The tour starts the podcast an hour into the recording.
Hey, So we play, we have fun. It's a great game.
It's awesome. It's worth every penny.
It's definitely worth every penny. It's like if you think about like the WWE wrestling games that release for $60,
fuck those games.
This game destroys those games, and it's $20 and it's not even finished yet. Did you see that interview with the developer?
No.
On how he basically said he wanted to continue updating this game and giving the fans what they wanted.
Oh, it's just 8. Oh shit.
So his whole goal is he's like not even thinking about sequels or anything. He just wants to work on this game and keep adding stuff, keep adding.
They barely ever add anything.
Right, because
I mean, series wise. I mean, series wise.
Yeah.
So I could see that, and like, it's such a niche game, but the people they're already like you said they're what 1,500 created wrestlers.
17. So I was telling Ice on day one when I logged in after I bought it, there were 12 created wrestlers. That was Tuesday morning, or no, actually, when did I do this? Was it? I think it was Tuesday. No, it was actually. When was the 10th? Was it Tuesday? It was Tuesday at.
Monday night.
Was it Monday night? I thought it was Tuesday night.
It was Monday night.
Okay, so at around 7 o'clock, I think it went live, and there were 12 wrestlers online, or 12 created wrestlers online. Yesterday, which was Thursday, they had 1,700 wrestlers created. 1,700. That's how this community rocks. I saw Bam Bam Bigelow. I saw multiple versions of Hulk Hogan. Somebody put, if you watched the stream earlier, I used Starman against Ice. Somebody made Starman. Bob Ross. Oh, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah, what's cool is
Hey,
the games haven't changed that much as far as like how you make a character. So people can like take the ones that they've already made, like kind of adjust just whatever they want to with them or whatever. But basically, almost just copy and paste as far as like looking at a sheet and saying, okay, this, and that. So it goes pretty fast as far as like bringing over wrestlers.
Yep.
From past games.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really amazing. I was watching some other people who were playing it, and they had Chris Benoit fighting a bear. It was the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah. I saw the bear. What's even crazier is if you watch somebody online and they have a cool wrestler, all you got to do is go to the if they shared it, is go to the workshop and download that wrestler.
Yeah.
So my friend, like we've had wrestlers that we've been making since the 90s on Sega Saturn, and we've made those wrestlers with every version of the game. Mine was Big T, obviously it's me, but we also have Death Adder, you know, Tree Douglas, and all these other characters that we created. He doesn't want to share his characters because he doesn't want anybody else using them. And I said, you know what? I can see where you're coming from because those characters are special to us. So I'm not going to upload Big T because I don't want the whole world using BT. But I do want the whole world to run into me in the ring and feel the wrath of the Big T leg drop.
So check this out, right? So plus the game's online now,
Mm-hmm.
and I've had really good experiences online. I really have any bad ones. Torrance had some bad ones.
Yeah, so I tried to get on my first match. So I got into this dude's room, and I picked my character, and the game started, and he was controlling my character, and I was controlling his. It like switched us around, and there was a 1 second delay. So I got out, went back in, same thing again. So I said, "Oh man, the netcode's fucked up." And then Ice wanted to play it, and I was telling him, Ice, I don't know about this. And he said, "Oh, I had some good games." So I got in with Ice, and it was perfect. And I did notice, and I don't know if it was my characters that I subscribed to, but when I started the game, I did see a quick download screen. So maybe they patched it real quick. I don't know.
Well, no. So yeah, they've patched it multiple times today, I think. Or I'm pretty sure they patched it since it came out, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it. Do you mean like when it started to have the quick load download bar?
Yeah.
Because isn't it weird how they're like when you play like Counter-Strike or something, or you watch, like a game, like you go into a server and it has to download all the packets because you don't have all that information.
Right.
The characters are so small as far as like file wise.
Yeah.
Like when me and you play with characters that aren't on our games,
Mm-hmm.
like it doesn't download at all.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just
no, like,
bloop.
anything. It's just like, okay, you're playing now.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have that character on there, but it's okay. What would be cool is if you could, if there was an option to where, like, if you're playing someone online and they use a character you don't have,
Mm-hmm.
that you could like after the match, if you can go download that character, if
Yeah.
it's available.
Yeah. Well, they do have the names of the characters, but I don't think it tells you the league that it's in, because I think if you go online, you could filter it by league, you could filter it by fight style and everything, and it makes it easier to find them. I think they're going to have a full-out search in there too. I didn't notice if that was there or not.
In the game, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, not in Steam. I'm talking Steam Workshop.
Well, Steam, you can do like a search, like a name search.
Oh, you can do a name search. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as you keep track when you fight somebody, if you look at their name and write it down and remember the name, you can search for that character.
Are we running from this?
What do you mean? Are you talking to Jesus now?
We're not running, but we might have done a dumb thing.
But we might have done a dumb thing. But we might have done a. Hey.
It's super fun. The game's still solid as fuck. It's got some cool some next level shit inside it. Some things that you need to know if you're gonna go buy the game. You're gonna need to download characters, which is fine because, like I said, even if you have like a internet restricted service as far as cap or bandwidth wise, I don't know how small the files are, but they have to be super fucking tiny. But you're gonna have to download characters and stuff if you want a robust roster, because the in-game roster when you buy it is really lackluster.
Yeah, it's generic.
I was really disappointed. I was hoping at least they would give a little bit more than that. Like I was waiting to like just jump on and then like just go through the rosters and like just like edit names, because like in returns for the PS2, hundreds of characters that you already knew, and all you had to do was go in and like fix their names, because you could tell who they were from just their appearance.
Yep.
But this time, not so much. There's only like maybe 25, maybe 50. Give it.
Well, what's interesting with the PS3 version, I remember somebody out there figured out a way to take your old characters from the PS2 version off the PS2 memory card, and use a PS2 memory card reader, plug it in your PS3, and import those characters over to the PS3 version. I went through the whole process. It was beautiful. You had to do something on the PC first with the file save. So there's a way to export it off the PS2, do some stuff to it on the PC, and then bring it back over into the memory card on PS3, and you could bring all your wrestlers over from the PS2 version. And that's what I did. I was actually going to play Ice in FirePro Wrestling on his wedding night, but I know I was too fucking tired, and I'm sure sure he wasn't going to stay up and play video games after that.
Yeah, somebody was sleeping.
Yeah, bring it up. Bring it up. Had a long bus ride, held up the camera, took all those beautiful pictures, walked around.
Not so much at the reception.
I'm an old man. Hey, I was fine. I was fine until they started serving the cake. Then I had to sit down
and if anyone wants to know what the like wrestling style is like in that game, it plays a lot like the Aki games, as far as like the way the moves come out, kind of like you have so you use square for your lightest moves, so like the moves you'd use at the beginning of the match, and then in the middle of the match you get a little step up, you use X, and then circle for your heavy hitting moves. And then like the way you perform moves once you get in the grapple, you would either press up and like up square, down square, left square, or like square by itself. Those are the moves. So you only have like a what was that, like maybe 12 moves as far as like grapple moves. But yeah, and then like it's all about timing. So like whenever you go into the grapple, there's a time where you press the button where you press your move, and then the game will decide whether you pressed it at the right time, and then you would pull that out. So it's not really like the newer
garbage American wrestling games.
THQ games. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So it's like the 64 wrestling?
yeah, actually it is kind of like you know what's funny is when that N64 wrestling came out, we said, "Oh, this reminds me of FirePro. This is going to be good." Because they did a lot of FirePro things in that game.
Yeah. Like the main difference is when you get close. So you know, like in those wrestling games, like a lot, and especially like the newer games, you initiate the grab. So like you grab someone and then you can do the move. In this one, you get close to each other and then you both have an opportunity to put a move in. So that's where the timing comes in. That's what determines who pulls the move off. So it's kind of different in that aspect, because nowadays it's like you go up to press someone, you press the grapple button, and then if it works, then you get to do move with it to them. Period. End of story. They don't really get to do anything but maybe reverse out of it. So that's a little different. That's like the main difference is how they play from the newer games.
Pretty much every system that's ever been released had some kind of a version of FirePro. They even had FirePro for the Wonder Swan. Remember the Wonder Swan, the little black and white Japanese handheld? They had a FirePro for that. Isn't that crazy? Oh, and you guys are like, oh, that's pretty easy. But that's just your basic grapple moves. Then you got, okay, well, what do you do when you put them up against the post? You know, do you do small, medium, or big hit? What do you do when you get on top of the post? What do you do when you throw them against the ropes? You know, they got all these different, like, styles of play, or not even really styles, but skill sets depending on what you're doing. So there's the grappling, there's the set of moves you do if the player's been knocked down to the floor. Okay, so they're lying down on their stomach. Here's all the moves you do. Up, they're lying on their back. Then you got to create a bunch of moves for when they're lying on their back. Do you grab their legs? Do you grab their stomach? Do you kick them in the head? Do you pick them up? And then it's got, there's weapons you can grab underneath the ring. There's stuff you can do if you're just hanging on the other side of the ropes. There's moves you can do. There's moves you can do if you're in the ring with a bunch of people. You can do a move where you grab somebody and then 2 other players come in and they all do a move all at once on that one player, like slap his belly or something, or do a crazy suplex. There's just so much shit. I spent about an hour creating my character, and I didn't even do his MMA moves or his CPU logic yet. So, I mean, it goes really deep. We've spent a couple hours creating wrestlers, especially in the Japanese version. Especially when my friend spent 2 hours creating his character in the Japanese version, and he hit the wrong button and lost his whole character and had to start over again. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. But yeah, it is dope. If you're into wrestling games at all, or you've been wondering what I've been talking about all these years, get on Steam and get it. Yes, it's coming out for the PS4, but not for a long time. I mean, this game is, and the developer said the whole engine is done. It's done. Right now, all they're doing is just adding stuff and tweaking code. They're adding characters, they're adding little objects, and they're tweaking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll add moves at some point too.
Yeah,
they've upped their, like, they've got they have modern moves in there now compared to like what they had when they put out Returns. I think in like 05 or 06.
Yeah.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they have updated moves already, but shit happens every day. People make new shit every day, so I can see them putting more stuff in. It's a really light game. I'm not sure what the specs are, like the minimum specs. Or the but it can't be that much.
No, it's not.
It's not a graphical powerhouse at all.
That's one of the things he talked about too.
I don't think this is taxing of a modern machine at all, or even like a nearly modern machine.
He actually said they experimented with 3D polygons for this game, and they didn't like it. It just wasn't the same, so they went back to sprites. And also, I think this game was originally based off of the last game's code, but they were having problems adding new stuff to it without screwing other stuff up, so they just started from scratch. They're amazing. They're amazing. He talked about how he went from human to Spike, and how they're only a couple of guys on the development team. Now they have a team of 10. It's amazing. It's one of the most underrated fucking wrestling games out there, and one of the best. No, I won't even say one of the best. The best.
Series.
Yeah, series. Yeah, they had this on NES. They had it on Super NES, Sega Saturn, PlayStation 2. They had Dreamcast version. It's just fucking awesome. Woo! Yeah, that was fun, Ice. I had a blast. I haven't had this much fun since we played NBA Jam at that event.
Oh, I whooped your butt.
No, I won.
No, I'm talking about. You can't prove it. Your word against mine.
Oh yeah. So did you watch those the drama with Weapon Wheel?
Dog, like, I don't know any of these people. I don't really care about them personally, but it's like the most just like fake drama for drama's sake.
Yeah, it's.
I believe that shit is the fakest.
It's interesting to me because, like, I've checked out their podcast. And I really can't watch it because, yeah, there are times where they talk about games and stuff, but it's just a lot of like just bullshit. And the thing I don't understand, one of the things I didn't understand about these guys is they come together and they would do this podcast, but they would constantly talk shit about each other. Or just a few of the guys. They would constantly talk shit about each other. And this stuff would show up on Twitter. And I'm like, how can these guys talk to each other like this and then still go back and do a podcast together? Because it really sounded like there was a lot of hate going on. And some other shit. So what? I'm not going to get into the full details. The videos are out there. If you follow them, you know what I'm talking about. But I guess one of the guys doxed one of the other guys, and they kept making these videos. Somebody equated it to like a WWE marketing campaign. But and then the funny thing is, they made all this. They were making all this money on Patreon. And then
I never checked out their Patreon.
their Patreon's at like 2,000 now. But a lot of the people in the comments are like, you know, I can't watch this. This is a bunch of bullshit now. And people were canceling their Patreon over this. And it's just like, man, you just cannot get black folks together for a business venture. You can't do it. And it's just like, I mean, how...
The one guy's videos were the best. The guy who got doxxed, supposedly.
Oh, yeah. Hard 8.
Good lord. He was just like... just the most, fucked up shit.
Yeah. It's just...
He's like, guys... I don't want to repeat it because it's so fucked up.
Mhm.
But it's my man. Yeah, you're right. It's like, that's crazy to hear. Oh, you do this podcast and make money with these people, and then it's like, it just turns so much into shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, if imagine if we were making $2,000 a month off the Warzone. We wouldn't be arguing about nothing. I mean, we don't argue now, is what I'm saying. If we were making $2,000, everybody would be extra happy. I'm like, Ice, I'll just buy you a new set of HyperX headphones, man. Don't worry about it.
Thanks.
You see that I'm wearing mine, right?
No, I'm playing a video game right now.
So I did a 7.1 test with this one and the cheap $35 ones I got off Amazon. 7.1's a lot better on these. It's a lot clearer, a lot crisper, and these are much lighter than those other headphones. My head feels comfortable. My ears don't feel like they're straining or anything. It's beautiful. And then what did I do? I got back into Battlefield 4. I played Battlefield 4 like a madman. Those first couple days where I was on vacation before we went to New Hampshire, I was just playing fucking Battlefield like a motherfucker. I'm like, oh man, and I still got it. I still got it. It was beautiful. I love Battlefield 4. After Battlefield 1 kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, I went back to Battlefield 4, and it's great. I should have never left it.
I thought 3 was better than 4, but I thought 4 was way better than 1.
Yeah.
Battlefield 1, not the first Battlefield.
Battlefield 4 destroys Battlefield 1. I literally cannot play Battlefield 1 anymore. I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. I tried so hard. Like I said, I love the engine and everything, but the game is just it's lackluster. I go back to 4 and I'm like, yes. And it's like there's still new stuff I'm seeing in 4.
But those particles, though, son, man, that mud and that dirt and gas in Battlefield 1. Oh,
yeah, that stuff was beautiful. But that's just graphics.
I guess.
You know, man.
But no, overall, you're right. I agree 100% with you. I was just being a dick.
Jesus called himself a dick. All right. What else?
Charles, have you ever tried to fight fire monsters that are made of fire, but inside of fire, and then every time they walk in the fire, it heals them?
What fucking game are you talking about?
Tuesday in the Hood, my man.
You know what's interesting, Ice? I've always wanted to get into Divinity.
Dude, you should check out my stream.
I see it.
These firemans.
I see it on fucking Steam, and every time I see it, I want to fucking get it.
It's pretty cool, especially if you play with someone who knows what they're doing, so you can just kind of be because I'm just the muscle characters right now.
Yeah. And what's the other one they made? The dragon one?
Huh?
There's another Divinity game. It's called...
There are a bunch of older Divinity games. They've had 3 or 4, but they were made by a different company. I don't think it was Larian that made them.
It was Divinity Dragon Commander.
Yeah. They've got a few different types and a few different genres.
Yeah. Dragon Commander is badass.
I never played it.
Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's so badass. So I wanted to get that. And then I was checking out Divinity. I'm like, these games are fucking cool. Are you playing part 2? Or the first one?
Is that out yet? Is part 2 out? Or is I thought it was in early access.
Oh, no. You're right. That's early access.
Yeah.
So you're playing the original.
First one. Yeah.
Yeah, this game is fucking dope. People don't know what they're missing. They actually started bringing Divinity games over to consoles now. But I cannot see myself playing this game on a console. It's just... It's so...
pretty cool.
It's so made...
No. it's so good. No.
What are you playing with the joystick?
Yeah, we're playing on consoles. It's awesome. It's like turn-based.
Wait, you're streaming from a console?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were playing the PC. I thought you were playing the PC, and it's easy to play with the controller and everything.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's actually better because I don't like. I don't like. I don't know why. I don't like mouse and keyboard for games like this.
Interesting.
Because I guess I played more of them on the consoles over the years than I have on the PC.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So I don't like that like clicking shit that like click ahead of you crap.
Yeah, yeah.
I fucking hate that.
I hear you. Yeah. What game was like that? Fucking
Every fucking PC
The
game.
Diablo clone?
yeah. Fucking the PC version. Did they ever add joystick controls to the PC version of Diablo?
No.
That
No, I don't think so.
that
I
really
needed it.
that really grinds my gears. I don't know. See, I can understand like okay, the PlayStation, Xbox version came out. We need good controller options. I get it. But when they added all that stuff, they should have went back and added it to the PC too. They're like, this is a game I do not want to play with mouse and keyboard. I want to play with the joystick. So now tell me, is this Divinity? It seems like it's action, but is it turn-based? I mean, I'm seeing cards and shit.
Cards.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter
Yes. Yes.
Nights? You know how in those games, outside of battle, you pretty much just move around. And
Yes.
Inside battle, it's more real time, but you
Right.
give commands. So outside of battle, it's basically the same. Inside of battle, it's completely turn-based, and it uses like a D&D system where you have characters have initiative, and that affects where they are in the turn lineup, and you can do different abilities affect the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a certain amount of action points per turn, and different abilities use different numbers of action points. And you can bank action points. So if you want to do a big spell, you can do a little less the turn before and keep whatever unused action points you have to do that big spell the next turn or 2 turns later or something.
Ah, I see.
Same
It's
as like
fantastic.
Swinging like a sword. Like swinging a sword takes little pips, and then if you don't.
And you all are in this, like, are you playing co-op?
Yeah.
Because I only see one character here. Huh?
No, we're playing. So I have control of 2, and he has control of 2. So we have.
Oh, okay.
characters in the party.
Interesting. Ah. Is this crossplay with PC?
I don't know. I don't think so, though.
Fuck this industry.
Should be though, right?
Should be. I mean, how hard can it be? Sony holding us back again?
Probably.
Oh, the digs. The digs. Okay, so what else we got here?
Fuck this guy.
They're gonna keep doing that until that thing dies. The
Big one.
No, the thing I'm hitting.
Fucking kill him.
I'll send you a text about it so we don't.
Why are you taking up podcast time talking about this shit?
Sorry.
So, what do you guys think of... so, we've talked about Day 1 DLC before. And I was sitting here thinking about it, and I think about all the shit that I see on Twitter. Twitter's like my main social media hub. I want to ask this entire group a question. Everybody that's watching the stream on YouTube, everybody that's here in Discord.
Yeah.
How many people in here want to get rid of Day 1 DLC? Can we assume it's everybody?
It depends on what the DLC is.
Nope.
Small cosmetic things, I don't mind it.
Paid
Something
Day 1
should have
DLC.
been
If it's-
part of the main game, then that's more annoying.
If it's not mandatory content like new story and shit like that, I don't care.
I'm
Question.
talking about paid shit on Day 1.
Are you?
I don't care if it's paid. If it's like not important.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are you talking about season pass stuff?
No, not season
Like-
pass.
So you're talking like Mass Effect 2 Cerberus network shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about.
with you with that. I don't mind cosmetics, but like what Ice is saying, absolutely fuck that shit.
Yeah, because that fucking Mass Effect up.
Because here's the thing, I mean, does anybody here know anybody out in the video gaming world that actually wants to pay for Day 1 DLC?
I mean, there have to be people who like it and are willing to pay for it. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it. At the end of the
I
day,
don't know
it's
if
a
like
business.
it is something. Willing to pay for it, yes. Liking it, I don't think that's it.
I don't know. If I wish there's a way to make it good, right? Have some other team working on some DLC for the game while the main team is crushing bugs, and
Well-
I think that's fine.
Well, I
But
don't
if
mind.
the main team is making a DLC, then the main team is wasting their time making DLC when they need to be crushing bugs.
Well, see, I don't mind if the first DLC that comes out is like 3 months after the game came out. But as far as I'm concerned, if I buy the game on Tuesday and there's day one DLC, it should be free because that DLC is already done. Why is it in the game the same day it's released? I mean, we know why. It's because they want money. But
Right.
there's got to be a way that collectively we as gamers can stop this from happening. I mean, we should be taking all of our social media channels and all of our tools, and we should actually stick it to these companies and make them change some of these things. And yeah, Sari is great, or SAR is great. Says paid DLC is the rest of an incomplete game. Case in point, Destiny. Maybe when people when they get screwed over with Destiny 2 again, maybe it'll happen.
Destiny. The DLC was the game.
Yeah.
The game was not the game was the DLC essentially. Like, that sucked.
And it's going to happen again.
And the second DLC was completely worthless. You didn't even buying the second DLC was a waste of money because the third DLC made it. There was no reason to go back to do anything on the second DLC. It was just a stopgap.
Oh, I know that. I don't mind, but see, that's just it. I'm just as DLC microtransactions are making millions for devs. I don't mind the devs making money off of DLC microtransactions. I'm specifically talking about day one DLC. Because the way I feel is if the game comes out on Tuesday and there's extra content available on Tuesday, the same day it comes out, that content should be free. You shouldn't have to pay an extra $15, $20 on top of your $60 for some fucking DLC that should have been in the fucking game anyway. Can I get into... Yes, you can. Someone please kill me. All you got to do is turn on your mic. We got a new person talking tonight. His name is Someone Please Kill Me. And he wants to talk about Day 1 DLC. Go ahead, Someone Please Kill Me. And before you talk, I do this every week.
I don't really want to talk about the day.
Wait, hold on 1 second. It's the real D White, motherfuckers. How y'all doing?
Fucking plot twist.
Okay, go ahead. Someone kill me.
I can add to the DLC, but I had something else to talk about if that's cool.
Okay, go ahead.
DLC thing, as long as there's choice, I don't really care. Don't force me to buy it, I don't really give a shit. It's a free world. Do whatever you want. Just don't. I don't know. I don't care. I don't buy it. Talk to your wallet. Other than that, I wanted to talk about the whole Ian console war that's happening right now. I know.
Hold on, before you continue. There is no console war.
I know.
Can I ask a follow-up question to his DLC thing?
Yes.
Please.
What if you bought Asura's Wrath and there was no ending? And then they said, hey, day
Fuck
one, you can have the
Asura's
ending.
Wrath.
Oh,
Fuck
you
Asura's
mean like
Wrath.
what literally
Asura's Wrath is
happened?
garbage.
So you don't like that then?
Garbage. Fuck that
So
game.
if
anyway. It's garbage.
so if a game came out and they said day one DLC is the ending, you wouldn't like that, would you?
Wait, well, no. At the beginning I told you, as long as it's not mandatory to the story, it's not a mandatory. I
You said
have
it
to
was
buy it.
mandatory, period.
No, as long as it's not mandatory. As long as it's not mandatory to the story. If you buy the game full price, $60 at the end, beginning and end, you're done. But maybe a flavor of a DLC came in early. The flavor is nothing. If it needs the complete story, then fuck that. I don't want that. Fire whoever decided to do that.
Well, BioWare.
I mean, then don't buy their games. Look what happened to the fucking whole thing with the ending. I mean, if fans can do that, fans can do anything they want. It's just fans are too stupid to do whatever they do it the right way.
Thank you for saying that, because that's what I was getting at.
Yeah, they defend the dumbest shit when they need to defend it.
Right.
Nobody defended the ending to 3. Nobody.
No,
except for GameSpot and Kotaku.
I had no.
I did.
I had no problem with the ending. None whatsoever.
I had a problem with the ending.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Do you mean the original ending or the revised
Yeah,
ending?
no. They're
Both.
both were dumb to me. I mean, it's the ending of 2. I love 2. 2 was a dumb ending. I love 2. Nobody cared of it because the game was so good. I don't know why 5 minutes would ruin 30 hours. I had 60 hours in 2 and 60 hours in 3. I'm not going to let 30 seconds ruin my entire enjoyment.
I had 100 hours in 1 plus, and over 100 hours in 2, and over 100 hours in 3. And I get an explosion with colors.
Hey! I haven't beaten 3 yet. Don't fuck me up.
Aren't video games nothing more than explosions with color? I don't understand. I mean, why were you expecting anything more?
Because all your saves moved over.
Oh my god!
And they said,
dude,
"Oh, here's the ending."
I don't know why
Go
that
fuck
bothers
yourself.
If that bothers you, I feel bad for you. But to me, I have way more important shit about it.
I have more important shit, but that doesn't mean that the hundreds of hours I put into the series is unimportant.
The piece of art, it should matter to the person who created it. It's
Fuck
garbage.
yeah.
It's garbage. No, you're right.
No, it's a consumer product. It matters to us.
Don't buy it.
I bought it because I bought the previous game.
Don't bitch.
Well, that's why that guy got fired.
Is this the first time you've talked to video games with people?
Me?
Yeah. Like in an open forum? Is it the first time you ever
No,
talked to somebody about video
I've been
games?
here before with a different. The name that I had before, I forgot the.
It was Someone Please Save Me, remember?
No, no, it was Lawrence. It was just Lawrence.
Lawrence Kassab, right?
Yes, yeah, good.
Yeah.
Memory.
I bet you Jeff Keighley doesn't remember his people.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
But what I really talk about today was, I'm not trying to get. I don't care about that. Not that. I do want to defend consoles for just 5 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead.
However long you let me do it.
Go ahead.
Talked about how much bullshit the Pro and the X is because of you have. I don't know.
Are you a PC gamer?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't mind. I think computers in general are the greatest invention in the human history. But that's neither here nor there. But as far as gaming goes, to me personally, there's nothing that a console game can, other than maybe move a little faster, but the physics of the game itself, like for just a small example, if I'm playing a PC game on either console or on, if the character can't fly in one game, it ain't gonna fly in the other game unless you mod it. I'm not modding games because I want to play the original experience. After you beat it, that's fine. Pieces are great. As far as how the fracturedness of PC, what is the percentage of people with beastly PC compared to people with average to moderate PC compared to people with shitty PCs? Like when you go online, how does somebody with a 980 or a 7 whatever, I don't know the numbers, I'm just talking out of my ass, compared to a 1060 or a Titan, how are you going to compete with that person playing?
You can.
So that's why, to me, in my personal opinion, are better because it's an even playing field. 100%.
No, I can. No, what I'm telling you is you can compete with somebody that has a better PC than you.
How? What if not just PC? What if somebody has a better mouse that has so much of that, where it's so perfect when you move it? So not everybody has that mouse. Not everybody has that thing. Not everybody has all those things.
That's a really interesting misconception. There are very good mouses out there. It
Great.
doesn't really matter.
You
that
think
much.
everybody has that, or has the knowledge of that, or has even the money of that?
What I'm
A
telling
$30
you
mouse.
is your skill at pressing buttons and reactioning are more important than the thing you're using to do it.
So why does everybody keep saying that PC destroy people with playing consoles?
Because
Why is that?
Because it's a dick contest.
No, it's not, isn't it? I've always thought it would be like physics contest because in physics you have more control in the PC than you do in a. I mean, you're paying for it, aren't you?
That doesn't mean you can control that game.
No.
If you watch a fighting game tournament, there are players who use pads and players who use arcade sticks. You would think the people who use arcade sticks would be the best and they would always win, but that's not true. Because the people who use the pads can sometimes beat them because they're better at pushing the buttons.
Yeah.
And sometimes those arcade sticks are made by Razer.
But that's also skill. So you can't just say that would happen to two people who are average players.
Well,
in the frames. I think you're wrong.
I'm glad you touched on skill, because skill is the #1 thing there. That's the most important thing.
What I'm saying is,
What's the #1 thing there?
Skill.
In where? In PC or in console?
In anything.
I'm talking about where the playing field of how many of all the players versus all the players in one. So, you know, all the players on PSN compared to an Xbox One, or Xbox Live compared to people on playing online on PC. It's Wild West on PC. Not necessarily a more structured area. You can buy or rent a server and play with your friends or whatever. But I mean, if it's gonna allow you to do 120 frames per second, all the craziness, and you can move it through the on the screen throughout, like go to your, you know, whatever how fast you want. But I'm stuck with my PC. I'm moving at 60 frames per second, fine, but you're moving at double the speed because you have a better PC than me. Is that not true?
No, it's not true.
So
let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. I'm gonna answer your question. I play Battlefield between 88 and 130 frames per second. It's a variable frame rate because sometimes I'm in an area where there's less stuff and it goes faster. Sometimes I'm surrounded by trees and explosions and everything. So it's a variable frame rate, I'd say, between 88 and 130 frames per second. Sometimes it goes higher than 130. Sometimes it goes lower than 88, but rarely does it go lower than 88. That variable frame rate that I have doesn't make me a better player.
No, but it can assist you to be a better player.
It assists me to enjoy the game as it was meant to be.
No, that's not. I mean, so then can I? If all it does is make you feel better, then why spend the money?
No. It doesn't make you. That's just it. But see, that's where you got it wrong. It doesn't make you think you're better. You're either good or you suck.
If you have two people who suck and one is on a PC and one is on a console, who's gonna win? And both connected to the internet playing the same game.
They both suck.
better. Oh,
No.
whoever is better.
No, I'm not. If they're both equal, does it matter on who's better if they're both equal?
Well, when you have two people that are equal that constantly play each other, both of them are going to win. Sometimes one's going to win, sometimes the other's going to win.
I'm talking about that. I'm trying to in a vacuum here. You guys are not trying to put everything 100% like
All things equal.
Well, for example, if you have on a PC, how can you tell me that there's no difference on a PC?
I'm not saying there's not any difference.
So can you explain to me where the first?
I can give you a situation. Let me give you. I'll lay it out for you. I'll give you a disadvantage. No, I'm going to give it to you.
Is it not pay to win?
No. Listen, I'll give you the disadvantage. Hold on. I'm going to lay it out for you because I know what he's talking about. I'm on PC with mouse and keyboard playing against somebody on PS4 with a controller, okay? That person on PS4 is locked at 60. Obviously, my frame rate's higher, okay? One advantage I would have using a mouse is that I could turn around faster. I can actually...
That's what I'm talking about.
I could twitch faster. But that doesn't mean that I'm actually going to kill him every time. That doesn't mean I'm going to get more kills off of him.
One person has a gun and one person has a knife. Obviously, the gun is going to win more time.
But this isn't a gun-knife situation.
But
This-
Also a knife fight.
Here's the situation. Guy with a controller moves, and then he turns the corner and sees me. I move, I turn the corner and see him. Now, if we both turn at the same time, I'm probably going to see him before he sees me. There's my advantage. But
So what is
wait.
spending all that money?
I'm getting there.
Literally.
I'm getting there. Let's say I turn and I see him before he sees me, but he actually gets his shot off quicker because I turned so fast that I didn't even realize that he was there. I didn't know he was a bad guy because there's that time before you shoot a guy that you got to identify him as an enemy or a friend. And I play hardcore, so if I shoot the wrong person, I'm going to get penalized for it. There's so many things, so many factors at play. What about lag? I'm using a gigabit internet connection. What if you have a guy that's on a PS4 with a gigabit internet connection, and then you got a guy on a computer with the baddest PC on the fucking planet, but he only has a fucking 5 megabits per second internet connection?
But that happens to PC versus PC too.
Right, exactly. And it happens in console versus console.
But on a console, that's all.
The reason why people build gaming PCs...
No, that's all that's going to happen.
No, that's not.
No, that's not true.
It's never been true.
So you're telling me that if both games are locked at 60 and they work right, they're not going to be the 60. There's going to be more than the other.
So you've never seen the Elite controller? Never seen the Elite controller?
I had the Elite.
Right. So do you understand the advantage you have is greater than the difference between 30 and 60?
Wait, what?
The advantage you have with your controller is greater than the difference
I don't know what
between 30 and 60 frames per second.
I don't know.
We're talking about milliseconds. The
My
difference between
controller,
30 and 60 is milliseconds. If you have an Elite controller, you have such an advantage over a person who has a regular controller that it's greater than the difference in frame rate
Okay, you're not
between 30 and 60.
You're not explaining why. I don't know
You
why.
just,
To me,
if you
Elite
lift
was
your
just a
finger,
better
as soon
controller.
as you lift your finger off a stick to hit a button, as soon as you move,
It's the
all
time
your
it takes for
buttons
you.
are set.
It's the time it takes for you to actually press the button to fire.
I don't
It-
use any like extra buttons. I use the same buttons. I just bought it because it's heavier and it's a better controller. I don't use any of the
Right.
bottom.
If you get used to the back buttons as your
Yeah.
instead of using your face buttons, you have a significant advantage.
That's only because it'll take longer for my thumb to move.
Right.
But
Right, which is
odd.
massively greater than the
That's
difference between milliseconds between 90 and 30.
But see, that's what I'm trying to
It has
say.
nothing to do with the computer with the guts in it that have better guts.
But the human factor is one of the most important factors when it comes to competitive gameplay. The reason why Justin Wong and Daigo are so fucking nasty is because there's something going on in their brains and the way they're wired and how they use their hands and how they play their games that they're just fucking unbeatable. And yes, I know they've been beaten, but they're the nastiest dudes in fucking the fighting circuit because of them.
because they're using drugs too, right?
But I mean, they would be good no matter what.
But you're trying to get me to tell you why you should have a PC. I can't tell you why you should have a PC.
I'm not doing that.
I'm telling you I have a PC because I want full control of my game experience.
People are giving you information and trying to explain to you, and you're rejecting the information.
I'm not
You're trying to
rejecting,
confirmation
you're not
bias yourself.
Where I'm coming from. I don't have no bias.
Well, then why would when people give you an answer, you fight the answer saying that it's wrong?
What answer? I'm not. Nobody's wrong.
But I just gave you an answer. The reason why I game on PC is because I want full control of my gaming experience. And that's something you cannot get on console.
I don't know what that.
Well, I control my graphics, mods.
Yes, when he buys a game, and let's say he buys a game, and let's say you buy a game, and your game is locked at 30 frames per second because of the console, and his game is not locked at all because he has a PC.
Or even if it is locked.
Yeah, you edit some code and you can unlock it. I got mods. I got free. I don't have to pay to play online. I get a lot of stuff on PC before consoles. The graphics are dope. I get.
You can play online or to have buy a $500
Wait, what did you say? Say that again.
to every $500 game.
You're dropping in and out.
He said something about having. I'm thinking he's.
Is that
saying
better?
you have to spend
I'm sorry.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
PC gaming is not cheap.
Yes, it is.
If you want to,
Sir, you
if
wouldn't
want
know
it
you
done
don't
right.
PC game.
PC gamer is cheaper.
I mean, hey Ice, what's your problem with me? Why are you being addicted?
He's not. This is just normal ice.
I'm a huge fucking fan, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm just trying to I'm trying to
What I'm
learn.
saying is, say you don't play PC games, and then you're.
But I
telling
do
us what
read.
it is.
But I do read. I do listen to the show. I'm a huge fan of you guys.
How much do you
No,
think?
I'm not a-
How much do you
I'm not
think
a
you could
moron.
make PC? How much do you think you could pay to make
From
a decent PC
from
game? Or
from
PC?
what I've been reading, I mean, if you want to do, I guess the basic minimum with something decent, $600, $700. But that's if I'm gonna go into PC gaming, I'm gonna go.
So an Xbox One price?
No, from what
An
I've
Xbox
no,
One S?
that's $500. $200 cheaper.
Yeah, you need to spend at least seven. At least seven.
And then a monitor as well.
But see,
Not only that,
Not
someone,
necessarily. You can use your TV.
You can hook up to the TV.
Lawrence, you're not unlike a lot of console gamers out there that believe that there's no reason they should get a gaming PC.
But if I had the money, I'd buy a PC. If I had money to burn.
Right, but you're content gaming on console.
Well, no, it's
That's
not that
fine. There's nothing wrong with
I'm
Yeah.
not just content with it. I'm trying to. All I hear from especially late past couple of years since people boomed, came back from whatever grave people thought it was dying from, which it wasn't. But it has surged. PC gone bigger than it's ever been in my life.
Right.
And all I hear is people dogging so much. As if, why would you even?
Well, here's the question you should be asking.
I hear that from you, Tor, a lot.
Yes.
Why even bother? bother.
Yes, people dog. I told you that I really don't want to buy other consoles. Every week I come up with another reason why I shouldn't have a console.
I don't agree with any of your reasons, though.
But see, that's why they're my reasons. And I can't tell you what to buy and what not to buy. You have to make up your own decision. I'm tired of the closed systems on consoles. I'm tired of Sony and Microsoft not working together for the greater good of the gamer. I'm tired of shit like Sony not allowing crossplay with Microsoft for some stupid bullshit reason like, oh, we have little children on PlayStation's network. You get on PSN on any fucking Call of Duty game. Nigga. It's just like Xbox.
These are corporations.
Yeah, but these are the ones that make the fucking consoles.
Yeah, but they're the same people that make graphics cards.
Yeah.
That make they're not good people.
That's
They're
much more
they're all
cutthroat.
corporations.
Right, but I'm not here to play games because I think they're good people or not. But if I'm paying for your fucking device, okay, if I'm shelling out money, if I'm paying for Xbox Live, I'm paying for fucking PS Plus or whatever, you need to give me something. You know, Sony had this whole thing going on at the beginning of the generation for the gamer, and that was their slogan, for the gamer, and they don't want to do the crossplay thing with fucking Xbox. It's bullshit. And this is the stuff I can't stand, and I don't have to deal with the stuff on PC because guess what? PC can play with Xbox, PC can play with PS4, and there's no issue. The problem's either with Microsoft or Sony. Every time. It's always Microsoft and Sony.
The issue right now is with Sony. The issue used to be with Microsoft.
Yeah. It goes both ways.
Was it really with Microsoft, or was it
I would ask you this,
that
Lawrence.
server that got shut down from?
Wait, one person at a time, please.
What's up, Ice?
Go ahead.
Do you think Steam is a big corporation?
Oh, hell yeah.
Do you think EA is a big corporation?
Yep.
Do you think Ubisoft's a big corporation?
Yep.
Why can we play all those games on the PC together and not have to worry about anything?
Because they're selfish motherfuckers. Yeah. They're selfish motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. Here's the thing that's crazy. They all could if they wanted to. And the thing is, here's the thing. It's like, I remember when Steam first came out, everybody fucking hated it. The entire Counter-Strike team, everybody that played the game was like, what the fuck are you doing to us, Valve? I don't want to download Steam. Blah, 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 blah. Now it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So now everybody got used to Steam. And the Steam's... Yeah, and they love it. Now Ubisoft comes out and tries to do it. Microsoft comes out and tries to do it. EA comes out and everybody's shitting on their services, and rightfully so, because their services are fucking shit. Especially Uplay. And here's the worst thing of all of it. It's like they got the nerve to come out with a game like, I don't know, let's say Watch Dogs 2. And there's the version of Watch Dogs 2 you play on Uplay, and then there's one for Steam. And you have Uplay achievements and you have Steam achievements. It's like it's all broken up. It drives me fucking crazy. But you know what? At least I get to control my experience on PC.
But here's the thing, though. What I'm saying is, it might be a broken experience as far as like stupid ass achievements goes.
Yeah.
But you can still play with the same people.
Yes, you can still play with the same people. That's what I'm saying. I can still control my experience.
You're not playing exclusively with Steam people.
True, but is it still a hard system because not everybody's on a still haven't moved.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah.
If somebody has better PC, less PC, is it going to matter?
No.
So if I buy so why go higher?
You don't have to. That's just it. You don't have to.
That's not what I read. What I read is if you want a game, if you want to compete, because I like to play multiplayer games. I love multiplayer games. I play Call of Duty, I play Battlefield, I play Overwatch like crazy, and I want to make sure I'm not at a huge disadvantage. If my console, my PC is half the price of yours, whether it's real or not, it's gonna be some real. Tell me $700 is not different than $14. That we tell me somebody who does that is just lying to themselves.
You're not going to be that much difference than the idiot who spent $2,400 on PC.
Unfortunately, I don't know who you're talking or who you're like the reading or the people.
Let me give you an analogy that'll help you out. Nope. Stop right there. I got you. Just listen. Hold on. It'll take me 2 seconds, and then it'll come clear to you. It's just like the guy who buys the Toyota Camry to get to and from work. Okay? And then you have the guy that buys a Porsche to get to and from work. The Porsche can outperform that Toyota Camry. It can blow it away, but nobody's street racing. They're both driving to and from work. Why does the guy need the Porsche? Because he wants the Porsche. It's cool. He has the money. It's the same with PC gamers. We think it's cool. Okay, we want the high frame rates. Sometimes the Porsche is going to get on the open road, Highway 15 on the way to Vegas. There's no cops around. He's going to put the pedal to the metal. Okay, the guy in the Camry is not really going to do that. It's the same thing. If you have the money and you love it,
It's not the same thing at all.
how's it not the same thing?
Is the person with the Porsche playing racing weekend and all the time with his friends
No.
or other people, or possibly maybe getting good enough to maybe go into some... No, of course not. Gaming is different than driving a car.
But you gotta-
Gaming is much
you-
more social experience.
But you know what you need to read up on? You need to read up on net code and how much code is
That's way more important.
That's
I'm learning
the
that
biggest
word from
thing.
you.
Yeah.
That from you.
Netcode's the most important thing. Packet size. These huge games, these Battlefield 4s, these high intense graphic games, they transmit very small packet sizes of code. So you can say when you're playing a game and you see somebody move from left to right, that packet got sent out. Okay, he moved from left to right. Send that packet out so everybody else can see him move left to right. And there's net speed involved in that. There's so many factors involved. The higher frame rates mean the game. The frame rates mean the animation looks better. The game plays a bit smoother. Okay, but those guys that are playing 30 frames a second, they still have a great experience.
Oh, yeah, it's still a video game. You're having fun. First world problems.
You know what you need to do? You need to get on a shitty PC and play online.
Hold on.
I'd rather not.
So I'm trying to spoil this down because we've talked a lot
Yeah.
about a lot of things.
Yeah.
So you're trying to figure out if what you hear online as far as, hey, you need to buy this $60 mouse along with this $100 keyboard.
I'm not saying that I want to buy it. I'm not
saying you want to. I'm saying
Okay,
that
Yes.
that's what's being told to you.
Yes.
Is you need this, you need this, you need this. When in all reality, you don't.
I know
in
that.
all reality, and yeah, well, I was just saying, like, you can make a $700
that's
what's being told, maybe even less, depending on if you need this, you need this, you need this stuff. That will compete with any other PC that's going out there, because normally, once you get above a certain price range, you're just going for, like, those people are going for the ultimate maximum. They're trying to play games at 4K,
Trying to
at
be
8K.
12 gigs, you know?
Exactly. They're paying for things that don't really make the game like a one-on-one game better. It's more for their experience. Playing a game at 4K again, and then you're playing a game at 4K, and I'm playing a game at 1080p. It's not going to be that big a difference. You're not going to have an advantage because of that.
Well, even like draw distance and multiplayer games.
No, but here's an interesting fact. And now that I've gotten more into like playing these shooter games online, people don't play with the graphics up. They play with the graphics down.
Yep.
Because then they see less. There's less things on the. There's less
Less objects and shit.
less objects. They can see the player characters, so they actually dumb the games down to like their lowest specs.
Yeah, if you ever do get a PC, drop your resolution to like 640 by 480 and watch your frame rate go up.
So that's the thing.
I wouldn't
So
drop
that's
it
the
down
thing.
that much.
So when you come in and you say that the consoles are at the most even playing field as possible, you could not be more correct. As long as you have like if you're playing your PlayStation 4 and you're playing against another PlayStation 4 user and you have like the same type of internet, like, you know, more or less the same, you guys are literally probably going to have the most even experience possible.
Well, I guess
So that's true.
So all the crap about the Xbox One.
Wait, say that again?
I apologize. When the X came out, it was announced. Everybody kept bitching how it's the one dumbing down the X. I mean, why is it a big deal?
No, anybody who said that was wrong.
Shit.
They're dumb.
No, I don't care. Whether it's true or not, I don't give a shit. I don't care. What
Okay.
I'm saying is, why is it okay to say it is there, but in a PC, it's literally half the market is half. Like, is it made for the lowest common denominator, or is it made for the person who has a $10,000 PC?
No.
No.
Who are the games made for?
Video games are nowadays and maybe this is before my time playing PC games. Maybe they were because 10 years ago, video games were still pushing so much forward.
Oh,
that
yeah,
you could see
for
it,
sure.
You could see it. like you
Yeah.
can see it, right? Nowadays, you really can't. Like the new
You really
games that are
can't.
coming out.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
New games that
100%.
come out
I
aren't
agree.
pushing it that crazy. So now, PC games, the PC games are basically like the mid tier. Like basically, they're being aimed towards mid tier and a little higher, not towards guys who are buying 1080Xs or whatever the fuck. Like
You don't
that's
think so?
not where games are. No, I'm telling you, they're not.
Look at Freddy. Freddy games in 4K. He's got like 5 Titans in his computer. Doesn't make him a better player.
How does he? How is he not a health organization? Health warning, like melting the house down.
Ain't that right, Freddy?
Costs more than fucking an Xbox One X.
But
So
no,
it makes you like if you can afford it, great, but it's not necessary.
it's not necessary. No,
No, absolutely
even,
not.
even to compete,
no,
not just to have fun.
nope.
To compete.
I think when it comes to competition, what you need to do is find like a really good mouse that you're comfortable with that helps you play.
That's even
My
more
problem with
important.
mouse. I can't use a mouse. I have a couple times.
Well, then find a really nice controller that you're comfortable with.
The Elite.
Yeah,
The Elite is
yeah.
the best controller ever made.
Things like that are important. Like
Yeah.
the actual frame rates you're getting and
There-
stuff.
Yeah,
No.
there are plenty of games on the PC that allow you to play with people and you can use controllers and other people using mouses. You can beat just as many people as you'll lose to.
In some games, having a controller, there's some benefits versus having a mouse and keyboard. Like
Third-person games.
Gears of War. You
Yep.
can do your maneuvers much easier on it. It's not as fast in Twitch shooting as but your maneuvers are much easier with using a controller. So,
Yeah,
I mean, and
you guys
The
have
way
really
to
opened my
look-
eyes a lot.
I think the way to look at it if in the future you ever decide to buy a PC is that your $700 PC is going to get you 60 frames per second, 1080p, and the people who are paying $2,000, they're buying, the highest end stupid Intel with the overpriced Intel CPU and then the overpriced
That's me.
NVIDIA GPU, and those are the people who are getting 5 to 10% more frames than you, but
And that
you
just-
spent half what they did.
Yeah. Like I said, a lot of PC gaming is just a dick measuring contest.
Dick measuring kind.
It is.
That's
100%. 100%.
yeah. No, that's
The Ryzen,
exactly.
the Ryzen lost in gaming to the Intel's best CPU by 10%.
wanna get
Everybody saw it
into
was
it
trash.
because I'm a
Everybody was
tech-
calling it trash.
I still want to get into PC because I love tech and I want to have a computer for many reasons, but also for gaming.
Once you get one, it's going to open your eyes.
I
To a
don't-
lot of
I'm not
things.
gonna do it for multiplayer though. That's the thing. I'm in the back of my mind. I'm still gonna wonder if I'm being as good if I'm losing because his computer is faster. That
Well,
big thing.
let me give you a situation. Somebody comes up behind you and shoots you. There's no computer in the world that could have saved you from that. No frame rate, no nothing. And if you
dropping code,
if you see somebody and you get to jump on them first and you shoot them, doesn't matter what they have. There's
It's much better to blame somebody else than my own skill.
well, yeah.
I would say this too. I've been in your shoes. Like when I first bought my PC, I would get online and I would because I was obviously not good at it. I would get pissed off and
Used to it.
He
curse,
still isn't
you know,
good at it.
shut up. And I curse. But and when I've gone online and seen like people play just console games, just the way people play like Call of Duty, and hopefully they're not using anything that like any cheat engines, but just seeing like people the way they play games, I just understand. Like I've come to grips that I am a common video gamer. These other people who I've seen do crazy shit with video games their brains are different, so they are allowed to do different things.
I'm pretty good when I play multiplayer, only because I practice a ton. Like I practice so to learn the map, so I know where I'm going to turn. Having to know.
And that's what those crazy people do.
Yeah,
Well,
and
to me, that's because it's fun to win, fun to be that good.
Yep.
You get into that zone, and it's so enjoyable. You get that; it's almost like being high. I don't know how else to explain it. And you get that way in a first-person game, playing like the Gaiden. You beat 3 bosses. I don't want to do that with a system that's going to lag or whatever. But I guess that's normal. That's all that's going to happen all the time, no matter what. 10,000 or 200.
You should know that one of the things I do when I play Battlefield Online is I look for the server with the lowest ping.
What is ping?
So ping is the amount of time it takes for you to get to the server. So I like to play anywhere around 32 or lower milliseconds ping rate. Like, you have a ping and the server has a ping, but you got to communicate with the server and the server has to communicate with everybody else. If you go in there and your ping is like 192, nobody's going to want you on that server playing because you're going to fuck shit up for everybody else and you're going to cause a lot of lag.
And that's consoles too. Like,
Yep.
Oh, but that's why dedicated servers are such a great thing.
Yes.
Until the game is not played as much, and then dedicated servers are terrible.
Yes. Yes.
Because then you can't play.
Do you see a bubble happening with PC power hungry stuff, like a bubble where at some point people are going to stop buying the best graphics cards or whatnot? Like,
No.
will there be? No. It'll just
it's never happened.
Never.
I
Even with PCs, even when gaming kind of died for a while.
Nope. People were still doing it.
You know what? It's an interesting question, Torrance, because like I just said, video games are getting to a point where they're not.
They're really not. They're really not.
Yeah.
What's next? People like live action people playing live action people.
Well, no,
That's
you're both right. We're getting diminishing returns right now, but at some point, the PC is going to make another jump.
Maybe.
Yeah, it will.
Virtual reality, you think?
It could be the next.
Reality.
It could be virtual reality. It could be. It could just be gameplay. I don't know what it's going to be, but there will be another jump at some point, I would think. But right now, it's diminishing returns. I mean, right now you can get a game on console and not tell the difference between the console version and the PC version. That's where we're at right now. So
real quick. Before I finish, I had something I want to talk about. A couple weeks ago, you guys talked to. It's just real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to know how to make a good Superman game?
Yes, I remember.
It's so easy. Put him in Apocalypse, where everybody's his level of strength, and you're done.
Oh, there you go.
Becomes like normal. I don't know if you guys ever. I'm watching right now.
You watching the awesome Batman vs Superman?
One of the worst movies made in all movies, and every time I see Lewis find the here, what a dumb movie that is. Anyways, put him in Apocalypse.
That would be cool, or at least be a part of the game.
What the fuck?
Well, thanks, someone kill me for coming. Oh my God, Steve's giving away codes and nobody said anything, motherfuckers!
I did. Did you not hear me say it?
Oh, Jesus!
Dropping codes.
There's Pillars of Eternity right there. I've been waiting for that. I'm poor, motherfuckers.
I love Black Civ. Oh my God, I can't believe I missed Gal Civ.
Shit!
I got that too. I've been adding games to my
God damn it! I missed.
crazy.
Fuck! Pillars of Eternity. Shit!
I don't want to pay $60 for Gal Civ.
News about speaking of Xbox. Did you guys hear the update they did this week?
Was it the elusive PUBG? Because that's a good get for Microsoft.
No, they did. You can do custom gamer picks now. It's out there.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can like put a picture of you as your gamer pick now.
That's a nice low quality.
You can upload it through the app or the Xbox One app on the PC or the phone. I think it's pretty cool. They added a bunch of stuff. I'll read it all to everybody. Let's see, Xbox.
You have
One.
to have 1,000 by 1,000 to do it.
I thought it was. I thought it was 12 by 12. I guess you're right. It's 1,000 by 1,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got. I fucking hate you.
I told you right when he dropped the first one. I said Stevie G is dropping.
Man, next time just do something. Do something else. Okay, so.
I'm so mad at myself for missing that.
Here's what they got.
Stop.
Here's the. I'm gonna link you guys so you can see this. So they got. You can now upload custom gamer picks. And they have Mixer co-streaming is now on console for everyone. So with just a few clicks, you and up to 3 of your friends can stream together in a single broadcast. Plus, never miss your friends' streams inside your club arena and arena tournaments. You can sign into your Xbox with one press of your Xbox button on your controller. Now you can make your controller truly your own. And new user-generated tournaments for Killer Instinct on Xbox One means never been easier to go to battle with your friends. And the iOS app and Android app have updates for looking for group sharing, Game Pass browsing, and updated language and location. I'd also like to add that you can now gift games on Xbox Live.
That's fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Stevie
Well,
G
can play all the games.
Yeah. Oh man,
I like that Microsoft is finally doing the thing that companies in the second place position should do, which is innovate.
Yep.
I love that they've got PUBG as an exclusive, even if it's only a timed exclusive. I love that they're doing this. You can share games. Microsoft is killing
Wait,
it.
what do you mean timed exclusive?
Player unknowns.
Don't. Just let him sit in stupidity, please.
Yeah.
Wait, I've already told you guys that I made some emails out there, and
Just don't.
it's not officially a timed exclusive.
Oh, okay, Tor, and
nobody here can tell me any different.
King Kong is a good movie.
It was great, but
I'm sorry. No one can say what? I'm sorry. Say it again, please.
nobody can say that it is a timed exclusive because you guys don't have any more info than I have. All I have is though right now. It's Xbox, and that's it.
Yeah.
But it could come out to other systems.
Oh, okay. So thank you.
That's the official line.
Yes.
Post E3.
Yes.
We are focusing
But
on Xbox.
but those other systems that could come out, it could come out for the Switch.
For the Ouya.
You know, so it's
Ooh, yeah.
This is why everyone calls you an Xbox, and they're all.
What are you talking about?
This is why everyone calls you an Xbox, and they're always right when they do it.
How am I? This has nothing to do with Xbox. I contacted the company and I asked them, and they said right now it's Xbox.
You're an idiot.
But it doesn't mean that it can't come out. I'm not playing stupid. I'm just repeating what they said.
You're playing stupid, Joe.
But see, here's the thing. What if, because I think it is going to be cross-play between PC and Xbox. What if Sony doesn't allow that? And they decide, okay, fuck you, Sony, then we're not bringing it out for the PS4.
Then Sony sucks more
But
than they do now.
you heard,
dropping codes, Torrance.
you heard it here first.
You heard what?
That might happen.
That might happen?
Yeah.
You heard that something might happen?
Yeah.
You heard
I
it
just-
here. It's theoretically possible. You heard it here.
I don't only retweet Xbox stuff. I retweet PS4 stuff.
I would also like
Freaking
to say.
Xbot.
I would also like to say that someone please kill me. You should come on more often because even if the beginning of that conversation was kind of fucked on some sides, on both sides, it was a really good conversation.
It was a great conversation.
I wish more people came on and asked questions.
Yes, you keep us on our toes.
We get to talk about things that we like that we would normally never bring up because why talk about shit we already know to each
Yeah.
other.
All right, what else is going on in the gaming business? Let's see.
Sounds like Microsoft is making their platform better now.
Yeah,
About time.
maybe it's about time. They've been working on it.
They've been constantly updating.
Oh, have you guys seen the
They're
new?
breaking my Xbox again.
Did you guys see the Cuphead footage on Conan?
Yeah,
Oh, let me bring that up.
the Conan.
Conan?
skit.
I didn't realize the barbarian had a.
No,
Conan.
he had Kate Upton on his show.
That was pretty funny.
Hold on, it was hilarious.
Soulmate.
And she
Yeah,
it's not
funny.
like she knew what was going on. He really didn't tell her any of that stuff that he was going to do, and she was looking at him like he was crazy. That was
Conan O'Brien
hilarious.
here with another clueless gamer. Today I'm very excited because I'm
So,
going
Torrance,
to be
did you
playing the
do the,
game
Destiny 2
Cuphead,
beta
which will be
test?
available exclusively on Xbox.
No, I don't want to play the Destiny 2 beta.
Because it features
Why?
cooperative
I don't care.
play.
He's afraid it'll draw him back in.
No, I'm not afraid of that. I would rather spend my time playing FirePro.
That's true.
You know.
Oh no, I'm oiled.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing I learned from this video: Kate Upton can play some video games.
And
Well, I'm
She's
sorry.
funny too. She's like a
I'm sorry,
surprisingly good actor.
Yes,
Why did you think Kate Upton couldn't play video games?
because usually when he brings people on the show, they're not really good gamers.
Says Mars Pig.
What?
What?
What did you say? Did you call me a sexist pig?
Yep.
No, that had nothing to do about her being female.
That's right.
she's
They bring people on the show and they really can't play. And she
I
did.
personally thought Kate Upton could always play video games like the best. I thought she was MLG.
Oh, really? Here, I'm gonna fast forward to the actual gameplay, even though the
Kate
stuff is
Upton
funny.
is Daigo.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, if Lupe Fiasco could be Daigo Okada up and like fucking.
Oh my god, Ice, I love you so much. That's my favorite moment of video gaming.
Did we just learn something?
Check
it out.
Fiasco
Look at this gameplay.
The best thing that ever happened in video games. Have you not seen that?
If you didn't know, EVO's this weekend. It's already started.
Yes, EVO is this weekend.
Yep, it's already started.
I guess there was already some good matches.
Maybe I haven't been watching.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna watch finals, to be honest.
What the hell is tumble stuff? I guess I'll find out.
Oh, give me that. Oh, it's locked.
Do you have lockpicks?
I guess I'll check some of it. I might check some. You know what? I'd rather watch it, just watch it on playback. I hate sitting here watching live EVO streams.
I mean, all you need to watch for EVO are the finals and then the million highlight
Right.
videos that are up like the day after.
Yeah,
it's
because
over.
there's always some funny stuff that happens. Somebody's popping off.
Exactly.
420 Dankweeds killed Sebastian 12 with a hurt.
They got DBZF there.
They got what?
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Oh, are they going to have that at EVO?
Kal-El said he was watching the stream.
Oh, shit, yeah. I'll watch that.
I need a repair.
Are we going
I
back?
hope they add some of the characters that are showing on Super right now. There's some pretty cool characters that they added.
What else is going on, people?
Apparently, Crackdown 3 footage. People cried that Crackdown 3 looks like Crackdown.
Yeah, that's
it's like a bad
stupid.
game. I don't get it.
Yeah, they're like, we were expecting something different. Like, why would Crackdown not look like Crackdown? Then it would be Crackdown. It would be some other game.
Well, it depends. Crackdown 2 looked significantly different than Crackdown 1, so I can see that they were maybe expecting it. It was more more of a comic style to it, if I remember correctly. I haven't played either of those
Well,
games.
Crackdown 2 was made in 9 months too, man.
I liked Crackdown.
Crackdown 2 was
I did.
DLC.
I don't
They've expanded
It should
it.
have been.
What'd you
I
say,
don't
Ass?
understand why you guys expect a shitty game to not look like a shitty game. That's the problem.
Wait, why do you? What do you mean shitty game?
They're shitty games. They all look like shit.
You think so? You don't like
They look
the?
like shit. They play like shit. They sound like shit. They
I love
look-
Crackdown
Crackdown
series.
2 I thought was okay. The multiplayer was more fun.
You're a liar.
Single player.
Why did you think 2 was good? 2 was like
The multiplayer was solid. I liked, if I'm playing single player, Crackdown 1. If I'm playing the multiplayer, Crackdown 2 was infinitely better.
Well, I don't. At least they're not nickel diming us again.
listen. Everyone knows why Crackdown was made and why people bought it.
And that was the best game to ever come with the Halo demo.
Yeah, it was great, and I love it. And yeah, it's cell shaded, but Crackdown was never big on graphics. It's big on gameplay.
I thought the art of Crackdown 2 was not just passable. I thought it was actually pretty good.
No, you're wrong.
I got some of the new gameplay on right now.
I wish it would fade background.
That just shows you're a little guy with terrible taste.
This game has a bigger open world and more to do.
I want to talk to you, you dumb bitch.
I want to talk to you too. What's going on, Ice?
Talking to gay.
I'm still really disappointed they're not showing us any of the destruction shit yet. I swear to God, I swear to fucking God, if this game comes out and they fucking dumb down that destruction so it only works on the console and not the cloud, I am going to raise holy hell. That's a Tyrannosaurus right there. That's 1 hour right there.
What the hell?
I'm dead serious. I got one coming up. You guys saw that I put the Tyrannosaurus playlist on the Warzone channel, and
Yeah.
okay, there's a reason I did that. There's a reason I did that, and my Tyrannosauruses that I uploaded from the other channel are getting more comments and hits than they did on the other channel.
Shocking.
It's amazing.
Shocking. A dead channel doesn't get comments.
Well, no, I mean when I first released them on that channel, you know what I'm saying? So this whole thing's just been good. It's been real good for me. I like that.
Onwards and upwards for
Yeah.
the video game Warzone.
Pretty soon I'll be making $2,000 a month.
And then we're
And
gonna
then you
fight.
can.
Yeah, then I'll tell Ice, that 5-hour drive, I'm going to take that 5-hour drive to your house. What do you Fucking stupid shit. Oh, what a waste, man. Those guys. When you got the, but you know, I really believe, and maybe I'm wrong, but I really believe that a lot of their fans were there for the drama. Not for the video game stuff.
It couldn't have been drama from the very beginning, though. Like, they have to have built a fan base off of something.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what? Lack of better use of words here. There's a lot of niggery on that show. And you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of it there. It's the same reason why people fucking watch World Star Hip Hop. You know, it's these young kids that it's the stuff that they do. So, and I ain't gonna like, you know, more power to them. You know, that's their hustle and everything. But shit, what they're doing now, they got people saying they don't want to support them anymore. It's like, fix that shit. And this is why I say that leadership is important. You don't just get a bunch of guys together and get into a business proposition without any leadership. Because as soon as you start making money, that's when this shit happens. I don't know if it's like that for white folks, but it is for black. I mean, you see Game Over Greggy and his crew making $100,000 a month.
I mean, if you want me to, I can speak for the White Coalition.
Yes, please.
Okay, so we kind of have this thing where if anything goes wrong within the whites, we just backstab, but we don't like try to make it public. Like,
Yes, it's always behind closed doors.
We're like the Clintons, right?
Yeah.
They bring down individuals, but they don't set the race back 100 years.
Yeah, we try not to let the boat catch on fire too.
Yeah. You know what?
As if the White Coalition has spoken, we will never speak again. We do not. You never heard of us.
For the first time ever, I got a mosquito bite on my elbow. It is the weirdest place to get a mosquito bite.
Dog, let me tell you about this thing, right? So check this shit out, right? So I get like a lump in my throat.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, shit.
Adam's apple. Next to my Adam's apple, there's this fucking lump, right? I go to the doctor. Like this is like 3 weeks after this happened. By the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to go get it checked out with a Emma. What the fuck is it again?
The throatologist.
So I get a CT scan, and it's just because the doctor tells me, he goes, "Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do." He goes, we just had to make sure it wasn't like cancer or anything. I go, "Oh, thanks."
So what was it?
Because like your lymph nodes like get.
Oh, they swelled up.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he told me that like when I went to get him checked out.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, it could be this, could be that, but it also could be cancer, so we're gonna take you to the fucking."
Oh, Jesus.
And then I get fucking bit on my like bottom inner thigh.
Oh,
like,
Jesus.
And it swelled up. And I was like, what the fuck is this? So I just go and he's like, yeah, it's just a bite. It's just swelled up like pretty bad. He goes, it'll go away. I was, yeah, I'm like
doesn't even care.
Like 2 months.
Most casual doctor ever.
Exactly. Like 2 months I've had these fucking bumps. And
Did it get infected?
Shitless.
He doesn't even want to make
My friend, you may know him, Bubba from Bubba Bass Anglers, he got bit in his calf, and it got infected, and he had to go to the doctors to get him to get all the juice out and stuff because that shit can get into your bloodstream and kill you.
Oh, yeah. Camille, Camille had a cyst.
Yeah.
And they had to, like, drain that shit. She said it was the most painful shit
Yep.
she's ever had experienced in her life.
Yep.
It was worse than jump.
I had a cyst in maybe the worst spot you can have a cyst at.
You dickhead?
It pretty goddamn close.
Oh, wow. I don't think that was a cyst, man. I think that was gonorrhea.
No, that was a cyst. I went, you know what? I saw that. I woke up and I saw that and I was like, time to go see the doctor.
How the fuck did that happen?
He said it was like a follicle or something got infected.
Oh, hair
I
follicle.
work in a factory. Yeah,
You got a hair follicle on you, dickhead? I don't know about anybody else, but all my hair is down by the fucking pubic area.
No, I had one. It was. Like,
You got hair on your dick, huh?
It was, yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Wow, man. That's some crazy shit. Can you post a picture?
No.
I ain't never seen a hairy dick before. It just seems interesting to me.
War games first. I just check the chat.
No, he's asking me for a dick pic. We haven't even gone on our first date. You haven't even eaten dinner, man.
You're not gonna get dinner without a dick pic, man.
Oh, God. Oh, boy.
I'm texting you.
Ice, I've been wanting to tell you this, but I have hair on my dick too. Don't tell Torrance.
The day the truth came out. Bum, bum.
So,
my god. I that big fire monster torrents.
you did?
Yeah, dude.
All right, let me go back to your stream. Oh yeah, you're in the village now. Ooh, is that Valkyrie there that I'm looking at?
Can I get a magical poison dart and fortify magic? Where the fuck is that at?
It's from the cat guy, the cat dude.
Are you here? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm right next to him.
Alright.
Thank you.
All right,
Can
what
you
else?
repair things?
What else is there?
He's got a
Anybody got any questions? I got to do the usual plugs.
Fuck checkerboard.
Please subscribe to the channel. If I get 1,000 subscribers, then I can use Super Chat, which I know all about now. Oh, you want me to talk about Videogamedunkey? Wait, let me find his video first.
I've got something that you might find interesting, Tor.
Yeah.
Did you see the scandal around the PS4 footage of what's that game?
Yeah.
From E3? What's that? What's the game?
Remnant Balls.
There's a game.
No. It was the hot game everyone was hyped for E3.
Spider-Man?
That was like Destiny.
Anthem.
Like Destiny, but not. Anthem, yes. The PS4, they put out a video of PS4 of Anthem to see how it would run on it, but it was just through the X-Bone video.
Yeah, I saw that.
Presses superimposed over it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was EA's fault. That wasn't Sony's fault.
Wait, really? How'd you
Yeah,
figure?
because it was it's EA's game.
No, fair enough.
So they said, Joey, give me some footage of Anthem for this ad. And Joey gave him some footage. It was the Xbox footage. So that's happened before. But I mean, I don't really think it's a bit, to be honest. I Am Legend posted the Jack Move Johnny Quits Weapon Wheel podcast. He posted that video. I'm just going through all this stuff.
Is Fortify skill book what you want?
Yeah,
What the
Fortify
fuck?
Skill book. Yeah. Fortify Magic Poison Dart.
If I had $1 million, if I was a millionaire, I'd build you a PC. Someone, please kill me. But you'd have to change your name to Please Don't Kill Me.
Yeah.
No, actually, I would just have you change your name to Someone Please Kill Me with Chocolate.
What's up, Jack? Mega Jack came in real quick. Oh, he's watching the stream. Yeah, so I need 1,000 subscribers so I can get Super Chat. Super Chat allows you to.
What's Super Chat?
It allows you to post a comment that stays up on the stream for a while, and it's highlighted so
Metal Mario.
everybody sees it, and it gives me money.
I'm Colossus now.
So please support us
Metal Mario.
at Patreon and StreamJar. A couple dollars here and there helps me buy nuts to go with my beer. Actually, I quit drinking last week. No more alcohol. I'm done. I don't know. I don't have a drinking problem. I just realized that as I get older, I'm drinking alcohol more or less and less, and it doesn't really, aside from fucking me up, it doesn't really do anything for me.
That's a respectable.
Like I'm just as happy drinking a virgin colada as I would a colada with real rum in it, because I like the taste. But I never. There are times where I want to get fucked up, but I never go out and say, "Okay, I'm going to drink tonight because I want to get fucked up." You know, I'd rather smoke a joint. I'd rather smoke. If I want to get fucked up, I'd rather smoke a joint than alcohol.
Just drink a pina colada and get caught in the rain. That the usual.
Jack Kenneth. Not much, just strip joint bored. You're bored at the strip joint? That means you've been going too much, Jack.
I mean, he lives at the strip joint. Isn't that his job?
Yeah. Oh.
Hi, be here.
Hold on. Speaking of Jack.
You don't know him?
You don't know Jack. That game was awesome.
Oh, talk about the guys, the video I sent you with the Grievous collection. That like.
Oh yes, yes. But first, it's time. Please go out and buy my book, Rebel Without a Pause: How I Became a Video Game Journalist, and read it. It's very interesting. There's lots of good stories in here. Like, hi, I went to the Playboy Mansion and took a shit on Hugh Hefner's toilet.
Wait, that really happened?
Yes, it really happened.
Every week I ask and I never get an answer. How can I go about getting a signed copy? Like,
Here's what I'm gonna do. I got a couple hard copies here. We could do it through the mail. That's the best thing because I'm not gonna travel all around the world to sign copies. I don't know when my book tour is gonna start.
I'm not going to go around the world.
So
gonna have to worry about that one.
if
his mountain trip into rural Vietnam to sign a single copy there.
if you bought the book but you want it signed, I will sign a copy. I'm doing this for Jack. I will sign one of these and send it to you with a return envelope, and then you just send me your copy, and then you get the one with the signature on it.
Can you sign my digital copy?
I can't sign digital copies, unfortunately.
Can I give you money and receive a signed copy in the mail?
Yeah,
Wait, wouldn't that be easier?
that would be.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
Wouldn't that be easier?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be. What am I talking? Why am I doing? What am I
That would be a lot
doing? What am I
easier.
doing?
I kind of assumed that's what you were doing in the first place.
Well, I am gonna do this for Jack because Jack already bought a book, so I'm gonna do this. I'm doing this for Jack. But you know what? That's a good fucking idea. I will have. What I'll do is I'll set up a PayPal me link, and you just PayPal me the shipping and the cost of the book, and then I'll sign it and send it to you, and then I'll just replace it off of Amazon. How about that?
That's a great idea.
That is a good idea. Okay, good. So this guy, you got the link for that, Ice? The guy with the super video game room?
Hell no, dude.
Hold on. Can I pay you with food fish torrents? Wait, do you have hard copies on hand? Yes, Shah, I got 3 hard copies on hand. Ba-da-da. So I only have 3. So if everybody sends me money on PayPal, then somebody's gonna be like, "Yo, motherfucker, where's my fucking book? I sent you $10 last week." No. Jesus came up with a good idea to just have people send me the money instead of Amazon, and then I'll buy the book on Amazon, and then I'll sign it when it comes to me, and then ship it to the person who sent me the money. It's a little bit of a longer process, but that's the best way to get it signed. Unless, of course, you're close to where I'm at, like New Hampshire or Rhode Island or Massachusetts, then maybe we can have
outside your apartment.
Yeah, maybe we can have lunch, and then I'll sign your book for you.
Gross.
Let's see. Yeah, that was kind of stupid, Shah. Yeah, it's just. Oh yeah, if I met you in person, I'd buy you lunch as long as I had money. What else is going on? Oh, the guy. Oh, so I subscribed to him, Ice. This dude, I was blown away by this guy. Blown the fuck away.
He's who Torrance wishes he could be.
Well, no, I am that guy. I just don't want all that.
No, you know.
Let's see. Hold
You're
on.
not that guy.
Where is it? That shit was fucking amazing. Look at this shit.
I'm sending you shit, by the way, dude.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Okay, so this guy, his channel is The Last Gamer. He's Australian. He constructed an entire building for his video game collection. Okay? So if you're watching this show, I'm just going to pause it. So look at behind him. Look at this. It looks like a huge GameStop on steroids. Okay? This is all shit. Now, many moons ago, I told you guys I threw out all my game cases and manuals because if I kept buying games until I was 90, I was going to need a room like this to store them. And I didn't want to do that. I'd rather have the giant 300-disc leather booklet to keep all my games because I don't want to have to buy all this furniture and fucking space, literally fucking property to store all my games. That's what this guy did. He got this huge motherfucking plot, and he built this giant game room, and he has all these cabinets, and he literally has every single motherfucking game from shit. I think he's got everything. I even think he has an MSX. He's got Commodore 64. He's got Timex Sinclair, all the way up to PS4 and Xbox One. He's got everything, and he also mods. He restores arcade games. It's fucking amazing. And I can imagine it's like if I kept all those boxes and all those manuals, all those games I bought, I'd already have at least 1/4 of what he has in here in space used up. So his name is The Last Gamer. He only has 26,000 subscribers, which amazes me. But the one thing that I thought about as I was watching this video is I'm like, this guy, and he even mentions in the video, it's like he's not into that fanboy shit. He wants to play everything. And I'm like, if you're a fanboy, but obviously if you're a fanboy, you can't think logically, but watching this guy makes you think, really, fanboyism is so fucking stupid. I mean, this guy has everything. And then you think about fanboys and it's just like, how can you hate on something you love, which is video games? So as I'm watching this, I mean, I've always thought fanboys were stupid, but watching this video, it made me think, God damn, fanboys are really fucking dumb. Every gamer should be like this guy. The other thing I got from this video, just this video alone, this video is 1 hour and 20 minutes. This video is a lesson in the history of video games. You have to watch it. Look around, look at all the stuff he has there, all the old consoles. He's got the Japanese, the European, and the American consoles. He's got full sets of games. He's got stuff you guys probably have never seen before. You have to watch this video from beginning to end. It is absolutely amazing. And he's got a bunch of other cool videos too. And it's amazing. And I want to thank Ice for sending me this link because I was just fucking blown away by this guy. Anyway, check that out. Last Gamer on YouTube. Fucking awesome. Awesome. Let's see what else we got here. What, did Stevie post more games? Shit, man. God damn it. Anyway, what else is there? Is there anything else? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that's it. I think we've covered everything.
You gonna talk about your hate for Spider-Man?
I don't hate Spider-Man.
You did. You hated
We
it.
know you hated that. He was hollering at black girls.
Mary Jane.
Yes, I did hate the forced diversity of Mary Jane. I hated it. I fucking hated it.
She's not Mary Jane. She's not.
She's a Mary Jane character. She's MJ. That's what they're doing. Yeah, she is.
I love my Mary Jane.
Mary Jane came after the chick who died. He hasn't even killed the girl yet.
Have you seen the new Spider-Man, Ice?
Yeah, I saw it the day it came out.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good movie. But
better than everything DC ever put out.
It's not the best Spider-Man.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, I still think the first one's the best.
This is why people can't listen to opinions.
Why do you hate black people, Tor?
What? What are you talking about? Have you seen Wonder Woman yet?
Yes.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of people out there. Ice, there's a lot of people out there that think Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man.
Those people are wrong. That's a fact.
Everybody on Twitter was saying Spider-Man 2 is still the best. And I'm like, why? How was Spider-Man 2 the best? Did you see how that movie ended?
How is that better than Spider-Man 3? It had Venom, it had Sandman.
No, Vet 3 was garbage.
Do not bring up Spider-Man 3, man.
That was a joke. The first one's.
But I loved 1 because for me, 1 was the best because it was the first live-action movie origin of Spider-Man. I loved it. And fucking Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin, most underrated villain in cinematic history. He was fucking dope. I loved him.
I also thought it was the truest to like the sort of Spider-Man character, in that Tobey Maguire was this like goofy looking loser, kind of like Peter Parker is, whereas
yeah,
every future Spider-Man is just like some pretty boy actor or whatever, who's like Hollywood ugly or something, but not actually ugly, like Tobey Maguire, who's a fucking troll.
So somebody wanted me to talk about this.
I didn't know Peter Parker was ugly. I'm sorry.
Well, he's not supposed to be ugly. He's supposed to be like awkward.
No, Jesus, you wanted him to be attractive, right?
Wait, you mean Jesus me or Jesus like the figurative sense?
No, it's always you when I say Jesus.
Oh, okay.
You wanted him to be attractive, right? You wanted him.
I didn't want him to be attractive. I just like when he's like a nerdy loser, and the actors who followed Tobey Maguire weren't that. They were like cool dudes, which isn't what I think of when I think of
this guy. Is not a cool dude.
Yeah, this guy's a nerd all the way.
Parker ever a nerdy loser in the comic books?
I haven't seen the new one, but I can appreciate what they're going for.
Wait, he's always been a nerdy loser. You remember all the struggles he had in the beginning trying to hook up with Mary Jane? He is a nerd. He's a genius. He's a genius. He was an introvert. You know?
But he's always had bad bitches though.
No, he had to work to get those women, though.
You fool! When he got to college, the blonde chick what's her name? The one that dies.
That's when he got to college.
He killed her. He snapped her neck. By accident, but still. It wasn't his fault.
I'd say he was a loser.
In Spider-Man the animated series, that dude was swole and not fucking a loser. That dude was
Wait, which animated series? The one when
cartoon in the 90s?
No, 90s, dude. No, the 80s Spider-Man cartoon.
Spider-Man in the animated series was like 35 years old. Yeah, like 30. Yeah, exactly. He was like 35 years old.
The Saturday morning one, Spidey and Friends.
He was like the smartest man in the universe. It was great.
Let me speak on this Videogamedunkey real quick. So I guess there's this guy out there named Videogamedunkey, and he just does video game videos. And for some reason, he decided to just go off on video game journalists. Now, I heard all this. He made this video on video game journalists and how fucking stupid they are, and how like IGN has this whole team of journalists, and half of them will say they like a game, and the other half will say they don't like a game. And you don't know if IGN liked the game or not. And he broke down all these different reasons why video game journalism sucks. And I'll link you the video. It was a pretty good video. So what
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The thing you just said was people have different opinions, and he doesn't know what the conglomerate's opinion is when the conglomerate doesn't have an opinion because it's run by multiple people.
Well, no, he was saying something that Hip Hop Gamer always said. He said the thing about IGN is they have all these different editors that all make comments on these new games that are released, whereas Hip Hop Gamer is Hip Hop Gamer. Yes. Either he says he loves the game or he doesn't. You know it's Hip Hop Gamer.
Depending on if you got the game.
Right. And he actually had clips of people from like GameSpot and IGN saying, this game sucks, this game's great, this game sucks, this game's great. And for the common folk out there, that's a mixed message. So you don't even know if they really like the game or not.
Is it really a mixed message, or does it just take a little bit of brain power to figure out that person's opinion?
But you gotta remember who he's talking about.
I mean, he's talking about himself, right?
No, he's not. Anyway,
isn't the definitive opinion the review that they give? Because the score is agreed upon.
Well, yeah, that's just it. He also mentioned how, like, an editor.
Hold on. I don't think that's how it works. I think they read it. This is why I've heard people talk about it. Someone writes a review. They take it to the editor. The editor looks at it. He checks it first, whatever they check it for, and then it's read and it says, okay, does this sound like the score that this is written as? So if I went to Torrance and said, here's my review, I gave it a 3, and Torrance read it and said, this doesn't sound like a 3, it sounds like a 2, what are you doing?
No, that's what I'm saying, but the editor, when you hand it in, the editor agrees, like, okay, looks at it, like just like what you're saying. I've heard them all say this and say, okay, this is clarified to be a 9, you wrote it up, I agree with that.
But even then, I don't think that represents the opinion of IGN as a corporation or organization. It just means that the guy who wrote the review thinks that, and the editor signed off as like, oh, this isn't some crazy racist rant or something ridiculous. This is like a game review, not necessarily endorsing or shitting on the game in either direction, but just saying this is content,
Well, like the example he gave is This guy did his whole review, and he said all these negative things about the particular game.
Right. Exactly.
And then at the end of the review, it was like an 8.5 or a 9.
Yeah, that's stupid. I mean,
Yeah.
What game?
I can't remember what the game was. If you watch the video, I just linked it. It's in there. It's like one of the first ones he talks about.
And you know what? I could see that, but then I can see it as the writer. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that I used to get trapped in when I did writing stuff for reviews. It's easier and more. It's easier to write things that are negative because you want to express yourself on why they're negative.
Right.
It's very hard and boring to explain why something is good.
And
So
you're right.
I could see how people can get caught in that as far as like, oh, this is the whole review is you trashing the game, but you gave it an 8. Well, it's like, yeah, but it's because I was explaining myself with the things I didn't like about it. I wasn't gonna say the game is pretty. This is why it's pretty because I've already said it's pretty. And then
Right.
It's subjective after that.
Yeah, if you go in and you say the controls suck and here's why. When I push forward, blah 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 blah.
And so I could see how I could see both. I could see how the reader sees it, and then I could also see how the person who writes it, how they got there.
Whereas the controls are great. When I push forward, it goes forward. You know. So it was pretty interesting. But the funny thing about the whole video is, I guess a whole mess of journalists got pissed off about it.
That does not surprise me.
But I didn't get to see any of their tweets. And I didn't know who was pissed off. So if anybody has any tweets of the journalists that got pissed off at this guy, please link them so I can crack up.
Yeah,
Was Ramadev beefing about this? I seen
No,
him
he actually
what the hell he was talking about.
He actually agreed with most of what the guy said. He didn't agree with everything though. And even I didn't agree with everything the guy said, but I thought it was well put together, well thought out, well put together. What else we got out there? Is there anything else? Dunkey.
Finally know the truth. What was that?
Kotaku, I guess, like dug, and they finally got all the information on what happened with the whole Andromeda thing. Like, basically, this game that we've been playing, it was made in 18 months.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. This is actually old news.
That seems about right.
Doesn't surprise me.
Which is surprising.
God, EA. This is why people ask me, "Oh, Andromeda, you excited?" Nope.
What did you guys think of
EA game? I'm not excited for that shit.
This has me scared about Anthem. For 2 reasons. It's BioWare and it's EA. And it looks fucking dope.
But it seems like they got the A team. I'm just saying they got the A team working on Anthem. They put the B team on Massive.
I don't know if BioWare has an A team.
It's
the A
it's the
team
problem.
doesn't work at BioWare anymore. They left.
That's true.
The doctors left. They're gone.
It's
They fired
interesting.
that racist guy. That was hilarious. The guy that was doing the
Why would they do
Andromeda.
that? Jerks.
Michael Pachter got everybody talking about the PS5 again.
Oh, yeah. What do you say, 2019?
Yeah.
Another half step.
Ain't
I don't
no
know what you
half
define. You got to define
stepping.
the half step to be exact, because
Not using Ryzen would be another
Mm-hmm.
half step.
you see, I don't think that's going to happen because what you call it, AMD said they're going to make a SoC for the Ryzen in 2018. So.
But, okay,
I
so...
don't think Michael Pachter really knows what he's talking about when he comes along. There's going to be a teraflop race and T-flops and all this. He doesn't know.
No, yes, he
He's
does.
just talking about marketing. He's just talking about
You know,
marketing.
this is where you have to understand that Michael Pachter talks to the people inside of these companies. Not everything works out, right? He can be like, he got this information from this guy, and then that whatever that information was happening got canceled, right? He's like, oh, this is gonna be huge. You know, invest your money in this company. That's basically what he's telling you. That's his job. And then for whatever reason, that specific thing doesn't happen. It happens all the time. That's what people are like, oh, you're an idiot. You don't know
No,
what
I
you're
don't
talking
think
about, but something got canceled.
I don't think he talked to anybody at AMD. But when he says things like they're going to release it when they believe the market 4K TVs have reached 50%, yes, that's
This
talking to
is his-
Sony and other TV brands. But it's
This is
taking a
his-
half step. I don't think he can define a half step because I don't think he's done the research on his
He's
own
done
end
his-
to
he's
understand what a
done the
half step
research.
would be or what it wouldn't be considered.
Ain't
That's what I'm
no half stepping. I'm
Yeah,
the Big
he's
Daddy
done his
Kane.
research.
Hey,
He's
look.
done his research.
Here's
This is
the-
his job.
Here's the thing. But here's the thing. How many people in here who bought a PS4, bought a PS4 Pro are going to get the PS5 in 2019?
Me.
Really?
I'll probably get the 5.
Really?
Get the Pro.
They tell me it got a Ryzen in it. I'm just saying because they should by then. The Ryzen should be. They should get even if it's not the 8 core, if it's just the 4 core Ryzen, you know. And then they go ahead and they put 8 to 10, you know, teraflops in it. CPU Vega or even Navi. Yeah, I'm on it. Why wouldn't I?
Navi in 28.
Can I ask a question?
I'm just saying that they hypothetically.
Yeah, go ahead, Ice.
I understand that. What's the difference between the Ryzen and the things that are in now?
A 4-core Ryzen on Windows tapes out about 50% more performance on games that are CPU bound.
Okay.
That's a 4-core. So, I mean, if they can somehow get an 8-core SoC to run on there, maybe take out some of the unneeded stuff that's running on the CPU for PCs. I mean, you could literally see a massive increase in open world games, specifically AI stuff like that.
Interesting.
That's where the big jump is going to come.
You think the PS5 is the big jump?
I think the PS5 is if they use Ryzen, the PS5 is the next big jump in console gaming.
Oh, we know the PS5 is going to be the next big jump anyway, whether they use Ryzen or not.
We don't know that.
You don't think they try to outdo the Xbox X?
Yeah, if they're using the same basic CPU as the One X, it's just not gonna. I mean, you've got an upper limit, right? You're not gonna. Even if you go 7 nanometers, you're gonna tape out at about 3 gigahertz, but then you're just basically revving up like a 4-cylinder, right?
Watch the Digital Foundry's videos on why must get Ryzen CPU core. Oh, I see. Yeah. And then the Xbox One XX will get the next Ryzen.
We'll probably get the Ryzen 2.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, Navi.
Did you see the Threadripper video?
The what?
The AMD Threadripper video that I posted?
No, what's that?
Oh, it's the 12 and 16 core chip they got coming out going against
okay.
Intel.
For half the price.
It's Coel's like dream is coming true.
Yeah.
No, there's no way I'd spend a G on
No, I'm just saying AMD is like back. That's your dream.
No, it's good. It's good for the industry as a whole. It's good.
Well, it's competition.
It's looking like Vega's about to be a kind of a letdown.
I don't trust. The one thing that's annoying about AMD is that you can sometimes wait an entire year before they get out drivers that optimize.
Yes, that's true.
That's ridiculous.
The 70.
It's true though.
7980. I was worried that my 7980 couldn't run Resident Evil 7. Thank you, Torrance Davis. But I maxed everything out, turned everything up. And
how was it?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Good.
I was afraid. I turned off effects. I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm able to run this on this old ass video 7870 gigahertz edition. Turn that stuff. I'm like, damn, this is running smooth. Let me turn this on, turn this on, turn this all the way up.
Yeah, go ahead. Someone please kill me.
Call me. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Game of the year so far.
My game of the year so far is FirePro Wrestling.
Come on, man.
That's a real good pick.
I don't know why anyone's saying anything bad about that. It's a great game.
I know, but what games has he played that's new this year?
I mean, that's true. That's true.
That's all I'm saying.
Watch.
I know he's gonna pick it.
Isn't Watch Dogs 2 this year?
I think Prey so far is the best.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Prey is maybe one of the best games.
Watch Dogs 2.
I think one of the best games ever made.
Well, really. Well, no, let's really think about this. Horizon. Was Horizon this year?
Horizon is
Yeah.
I played that. I played Watch Dogs 2.
You know what's crazy though? The best game of this year is still going to be Doom 2016.
Wait, what else?
That's how good it is.
What else have I played? Do I need to open my Steam library?
Better than
Yeah, PUBG is maybe the best game of the year.
PUBG, that's up there. But
Does
no.
that count if they don't get an official release?
Well, people ask me. No, people ask me what my game of the year is right now, and
This game is fight.
FirePro isn't even fucking done. It's my game of the year right now. No, it's not. I just gave a list of a whole mess of things I played.
One new game this year.
No, I didn't. Horizon, FirePro, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, Watch Dogs 2.
That's last year.
Wait, what was 3?
On,
what was
3 games?
What else?
Tour's not a game, or
2 multiplayer games.
What else? Oh, Halo Wars 2. Was that last year or was that this year?
This year.
Okay, so that's in the running.
Torrents.
Shit, I ain't playing much.
Hold on, Halo Wars 2. Are you in the single-digit minutes played in that game?
Yeah. That's in the run.
That's in the running? Are you gonna sit here and say that?
Oh, Battlefield 1.
It was the good first 5
That was
minutes.
last year, man. Stop this.
Is this what y'all gonna do when I'm fucking 90 years old doing this podcast? You gonna fuck with me because I won't know when shit came out?
Well then, like, I mean, you gotta do something, man.
Honestly though, no, honestly, the best games I've played this year that are new are Horizon and FirePro. But FirePro right now is my game of the year. What's your motherfucking game of the year?
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
It might be Horizon.
Yeah.
Might be Yakuza.
Just copy me, why don't you?
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Chapter 14, Yakuza 0 is hanging out.
That's a real strong contender. I loved Yakuza 0.
Oh, Neo. I forgot about Neo. Yeah, Neo. Oh, yeah, Neo might be up there too. Neo's up there too.
I still haven't played Neo.
See all the games that you could be playing, Torrents?
I don't have time.
All these good games.
So now, okay, so I didn't have time. Now FirePro's out. That's all I got time for. If I'm gonna play a game, it's gonna be FirePro.
You have to stream. You still have to stream a certain game.
Yes, I'm working on it.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Liar.
Oh, I'm not, motherfucker. I'm not. Oh shit! Get ready. Mic drop's coming. What do you see here? What do you see here?
I don't see anything. I'm not watching.
Somebody tell him. What do you see here?
It's a penis.
No, not that. Stop looking at that. It's a tripod, right?
Yeah.
What's on the top of it?
PS4 camera.
No. It's web camera number 2. Why do you think I have this set up right now?
You're making a porno.
Oh Lord.
More penis stuff.
Because I'm gonna shoot. Oh, Sega bass fishing. That's in the running too. So I could shoot the screen and stream this fucking game for you all.
All right, good.
What game?
Demon Souls, right?
Demon
Shoot
Souls.
the screen of what game?
Demon Souls.
Oh. Man, hook up the Demon Soul. Do a real stream, man. Nobody watching that.
What do you mean? Oh, they'll watch it. Yes, they will.
Hey, you want to finish Demon Souls?
Never.
Where have you been? I Am Legend.
Are you ever going to finish it? Like, I could start the game right now and beat it before you even.
All right. Well, I got a challenge. I'm gonna challenge you. I Am Legend. You ready?
Those two.
Hold on. I got a challenge. It's y'all done piss me off now. You pissed me off. I got a challenge for you. You want to do this Demon Souls thing? I Am Legend.
What? What's the challenge?
Here's the challenge. I'll beat Demon Souls, right? You beat Fury.
Why do you keep bringing up that game, man?
Because Fury's your Demon Souls.
So if I beat what is it? Like if I beat this like before, because you're not gonna beat Demon Souls, so I could go ahead and focus on Fury like the next 4 weekends.
You know I'm gonna loop. You know I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna loop. You're not gonna beat Demon Souls 1,000 times.
Fury, it's fine. You got time. Don't worry. He's not.
Yeah, but what's the what is the challenge gonna be? That's what I'm saying. Like what is the outcome of this?
Well, you finish the game, you get trophies, and you can move on to the next game.
I mean, what? So this is just pride on the line?
Yes, pride's pretty huge, man.
You're not beating this game.
That's how lions live by pride, dude.
Yeah.
This bet could be. I Am Legend has to beat the entire catalog of the PlayStation 4 before you beat
It's like I don't want anything from it, but I want you to beat the game. Ice wants you to beat it. We all want to see you.
You all no, you don't want to see me beat it. You want to see me fucking die in rage. That's what you want to see.
That's the part of beating it.
while beating it.
And you know, oh,
Souls games are not that hard. I mean, they're hard, but they're not that hard, bro. You just gotta get into them.
no,
They're not that hard. They just ask you to pay more attention. Than
Oh, Orcs Must hold on. Orcs Must Die Unchained. That's this year.
Quit, Tor.
Ice, get your mans, yo. Get your mans over here, please.
You waste too much. Sorry.
What else do I got here? Let's see. So what else is happening? I don't game that much because I want to bring this beautiful show to you people every Friday. And I want to do this for you. And I have to make sacrifices in my game time to bring this show to you. And I don't have a problem with that.
I think we feel that, but at the end of the year, you don't ever really step with any games to say, oh, and then let's talk about the games of the year with Ice. And Ice is the only one that beat games in Coel, if you're talking to him.
Wow.
So, I mean, we're just saying, can you, like, is there, like, 3 more games you can, this year, you can actually beat instead of saying, oh, Mass Effect 2, that's my game of the year. I finally beat it. We don't want to hear that.
I beat FirePro.
You ain't beat FirePro.
Yeah, I did. I beat Ice 6 times tonight.
You have to because there's a mission. There's a like a list of missions.
Do you know I got a trophy after I finished playing with you, Ice?
No.
I mean, achievement.
That makes sense.
You want to know what it is? Hold on. It was Unstoppable Ace.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Earn a match evaluation of 90% or above.
It was a good match.
Do you? What is that? Wait, where are all my other achievements?
You don't play games, so.
Let's see. What else did I got? Okay, that's it. Okay.
Xbox X will be playable at Gamescom.
Okay. I guess that's it. Oh, there was one other thing. Oculus Rift dropped its price to $399, and you get the Oculus and the controllers. Now I'm hearing that's a temporary price drop. It's not permanent.
How much do you think a unit of that costs to produce?
Oh, I have no idea. Probably as much as a cell phone.
The LCD.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Probably the most expensive part.
Yeah. Yep.
Man, hold on, man. What can we do to really get you to beat Demon Souls in a month?
Nothing. That's not going to happen.
Get his Patreon up to
you can beat it in
5
4
Gs.
weeks from today. I'll give you $60 on Steam.
You can give him a save
no.
in Demon Souls. That's like super nice.
Look, the only money I want is the $20 I got coming to me from Ice.
You lost that bet a lot.
No, I didn't because I didn't lost it. I mean, I didn't lose it because
that a long time ago when you stopped the gaming thing.
there was no time limit on that. Unless I die, if I die, I lose the bet.
You're not gonna continue the bet, are you?
Have you put in that will in your will, by the way?
No. Well, what am I supposed? What are you supposed to get if I don't beat it?
I get $20. I get $20.
Oh, you know what? I'll put it in my will that you get 20. If I don't beat the Tower Knight before I die, then I'll put it in my will that you get $20. Everybody, they'll be at my reading of my will. His computer and electronics to go to his dearly beloved son, and $20 to go to XX Ice XX87 for not beating the Tower Knight? This makes absolutely no sense.
Can I make one adjustment to this bet, please?
No.
Please?
I want to hear it, but no. Go ahead. Say it.
Yeah. It has to be in a single $20 bill.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to give it to you in pennies. Wait, I'm not going to give it to you. And the same goes for me too. Don't send me $20 in fucking pennies, motherfucker. I take that shit. I take that shit to the fucking Coinstar. I'm gonna lose like 25 cents of that.
Not $20 in pennies. Got it.
It has to be $20 in cash, money, dollar. It has to be a $20. It has to be a $20 bill.
These better be US dollars, right?
U.S. dollars, not no fucking
Canadian.
euros or.
Well,
Thank you, QL. It has to be a $20 U.S. bill.
Is $20 US bill Monopoly still US?
No.
you know what? You know how much of an asshole he is when he comes out to paying bets. I was gonna do that to him, and you just fucked it all up. Thank you.
What were you going to send me a bunch of pennies?
Yes.
Oh, you motherfucker! You motherfucker! It's your fault, Ice, because if you didn't bring that up, you could have.
I wasn't gonna send it. I wasn't gonna do pennies, but I was gonna do you in a different currency than.
This
Toonies and
motherfucker.
toonies.
I was gonna get fucking lira or something weird.
I was gonna.
$20 in worms.
What the fuck was it? I was gonna spam to you and be like the most anal, like, oh, I didn't exactly say that word.
Send them $20.
It would have been. No, you said Torrance. In the envelope is the money for the Dark Tower challenge. Don't open it until you do the show. And so I'm sitting here with the envelope, opening it live, and then I get $20 in fucking yen or something crazy. I got to go to fucking Japan to get that shit converted. Yes, I did see the Samurai Showdown 5 special uncensored. I didn't see the trailer, but I know the game's coming out for PS4. I didn't even know there was a Samurai Showdown 5.
That's $22.50 in yen. 2,250 yen. He send you that in coins.
Motherfucker.
Oh, Gran Turismo finally got a release date.
Yeah, and I saw the launch trailer for it.
Hold on. Did it specify what year?
October 2017, man.
Motherfucker.
Thought it was
What a horrible time to release it, dude.
Oh, a game got pushed back. Nino Kuni 2 got pushed back to 2018.
Smart move.
2017 holiday looks pretty good to me.
Wow.
Yeah, there's too much stuff.
You guys liking the timestamps I put on the YouTube and everything?
Stuff coming out.
I slipped.
Yes, Torrance, we love it.
You fucking nerd.
What am I missing here?
Oh shit.
Yeah. We're
Is it-
falling in ice.
Oh shit.
We're just fucking idiots. That's all. Pay no mind.
Pay no mind to the man behind the curtain.
Pay no mind to the dumbass party who can't get past the puddle.
It's a big puddle.
What the fuck you all talking about?
Troy,
Okay.
Did you do Wolfenstein last year? Or you originally, like,
What?
sign the new word.
What?
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein, what about it?
Amazing.
Played,
I'm so
yeah, I
hyped
know.
for
Was the best thing
Wolfenstein.
you ever play it?
Yep.
The
Torrance hasn't played it now yet.
2 years ago.
I have Wolfenstein. I played it.
No, the new Colossus, I think he means.
No, I don't.
No, I was getting to that.
No, I played the latest release for a bit, and I haven't played anything else on Wolfenstein.
Part where he.
All right, guys, that's it. I gotta shut down. I'm fading.
Oh.
You know what? It's been a long, tough night. I beat Ice 6 times in FirePro in a
Shut
row.
up.
That's true.
How old are you now?
You can watch the stream if you want. So I'm tired. Please watch it. Please. Okay, thanks for coming. I will see you guys next week on
Wait.
the Video Game Warzone. Peace out and thanks for coming.